Hello everybody, welcome back to Shadowrun Paris. Tonight we've got a great mission for all of you. We celebrate the return of Ivan, aka Politikman, to our beautiful ranks. And this mission that we're going to play today was actually in the on the mission board that my players have from the very beginning of this entire campaign. But it has taken them a long time to get to it. But now we are finally here. And, yeah. You all arrive in the Nemo's office, if you don't remember what it looks like. We were there just last session. If all of this goes up as I would hope that it will go up. But if you don't remember, or if you weren't there last session, I will now give you the description of Nemo's office once again, if this text document opens up in a timely fashion. Excellent! Nemo's office is exactly what one might expect from a man so obviously affiliated with the steampunk cause. High red armchairs with playfully meandering wooden frames, dark paneling separated by riveted struts, a metal desk and small porthole-shaped windows make you feel as though you were inside a small airship. There is a large aquarium situated behind him, filled with all kinds of colorful tropical fish and a toy submarine. The brass tubing overhead looks decorative, but probably also conceals everything from surveillance hardware to automated weaponry. He is obviously very happy to see you. You are the team. Very good, very good. I know some of these faces. I know that you are competent people.
Yes, indeed. Your job paid quite well last time. So, what is the job this time?
I think Grice is having some connection issues.
Discord has been a bit weird today.
Yeah. Fucking whore. Tonight.
There we go.
Jesus Christ. You are loud.
I'm having to lower everyone's volumes just so I can increase the overall volume and be able to hear Donovan. I hate your microphone so much, Donovan.
I know, me too.
It's anyone's guess as to how exactly that thing works.
We need to use magic runes, man.
So, basically, you know that this mission was given to you by Miss Victoria, and you sort of know from rumor that Miss Victoria is basically when the cause of the steampunks needs your help for something. So this isn't... The Johnson is basically Nemo.
Discord's lag is absolutely horrible. Holy crap.
You're roboting out a little bit. And, Captain Frosty...
I have 3 bars. Voice connected. I think it's Discord.
Yeah, it is Discord. Discord's been having issues.
It is Discord.
Today.
Discord has been... Yeah. Discord has been acting weird for some time now.
They do not have... They really need... Wait, didn't they get like a $20 million investor infusion or something? Where did that money go? Did that not go to servers?
Coke.
I
Probably.
mean, you know, if you can get Coke.
Emojis, yes. Animated emojis.
They had to pay for all the quotes on the loading screen that they find.
Yes. Even though most of these are fans submitted and free, but...
Remember, everyone,
Still had to pay for them.
Discord is the current meme depository of the internet.
That is true.
Yes.
If Discord falls, memedom falls.
Memed.
It's like 4chan is where you mine for the memes, but this is where you deposit them.
Yep.
Reddit is where you put them on the slab, and Facebook is where you execute them.
Yes.
So yeah, let's get back to the block party here. He looks around you. He looks at Captain Frosty, at Dave, and says, "Ah, I see you have a very sleek chassis.
Yes, indeed. It took quite some time for me to construct this. Thank you
Can't
for
carry
noticing.
for shit though.
I can
carried your
I can
vodka
have a
fine.
friend. You can talk to him. He makes very good chassis in the very same style that is around here. Very beautiful. I think you would benefit from it.
Is it capable of withholding, or is its resistance to bullets acceptable for shadow running?
Of course. It is. It would be exactly the same. It would just look better. It would just look like this, like all of this that you see around here. He is alluding to the steampunk decor of his office.
I will consider it should I ever require such a tire.
Yes, very good. All of you, of course, are very respected friends of Miss Victoria's cause. So I will...
Constantine is feeling very awkward though right now because he's always pronounced it chassis.
But, well, I mean, it's a chassis, not a chassis.
Well, he knows that now.
No, like, the Frenchman pronounces it chassis. It is actually a chassis, and you pronounce it chassis.
Yes.
Like, we're all on the spectrum here.
And then we have the cassis, but that's something else entirely.
That is something else.
I will get right to the situation at hand. Wujing, you all know it, mega corporation. You may have seen the pictures in the papers. We have something juicy. Well, they have something juicy right now, and it is a very top secret project. This project is so secret that I don't think even the top level of Wujing knows about it. It is extremely secret, but we know, because, well, we are that good. He looks at you expectantly as though you were you should be the one saying something right now.
Well,
Dave will
considering
turn to Vladimir expectantly.
Considering it's a AAA corporation and what we're going to be attacking is a black site, as always, my first interest is our pay.
No, you will not be attacking any black site, of course. No, there will be no black site attacked. What you will be attacking is a ship, a cargo ship, as it passes through beautiful Paris on its way to the strait and then later Calais.
So you're saying that we will have to stage some sort of ambush in the rivers?
How you handle
having
it is completely up to you. You will have the full support of the steampunk movement.
I believe I'm experiencing what is called deja vu right now.
I don't see why you would be experiencing deja vu at this moment.
Because the last mission Dave was in, we were running down the river to chase the crab.
Oh
And
yeah,
now
that's
we're running
true.
up the river to chase the boat. It's always rivers.
Well, for you, anyways. We had a
I've
lovely
been here
trip.
only twice. Three
We had a
times.
lovely trip in a research facility that we sank into the middle of the earth.
That sounds fun.
And I became a master thief.
Hey, by the way, did we get any XP from the crab mission? Because I wasn't there
Yeah,
for the
of
second
course
half.
You did.
So.
You got the standard amount of XP from the crab mission.
Which is
Like 1.
1.
Yeah.
That is better than none.
I mean, like,
We
1
just-
experience point in Open Legend is a bit. Like, it's not. I mean, it's 3
Significant.
experience points. Like, for a level up, you need 3 experience points. And every time you receive an experience point, you immediately can invest it into shit.
Guys, good news. I have 2 XP right now. Damn.
Nice. So yeah, you will be stealing. It is too beautiful. So Wujing Corporation has a top secret. I cannot emphasize how secret this facility was and how because we are united by our cause, because we care about this thing that we do, we were able to discover it. Still, okay? I just need to mention this. This was a top secret plant in where the fuck is it? I had it written down.
That's great. Art Johnson doesn't even know where it is.
Your GM
Off the
doesn't.
cuff, off the script. Let's go with it, Berlin.
Yeah, GM doesn't know where it is. No, it was in Troyes, like the French city that's also on the Seine. It was in Troyes was this lab. It was very small laboratory. People in there, they didn't even know they were working for Wujing. The only thing we know about this generator capacitor system is that it is called Yinglong, which is Chinese for something, I presume. We have no blueprints, we have no specifications, we only know that it is being shipped in a series of shipping containers. And we know the boat in which it will be shipped, and we know that it will dock in Calais. Then the boxes will, of course, be moved to a warehouse. And what I will give you a transponder, and I need you to find the box that the container that houses the how you say the core of the power core, the central element of this thing, and you need to open it, and you need to switch out the transponder inside, and you need to put in our transponder. And then we have a team in place in Calais, and then the automatic system in the Calais port will move the shipping container, and we will have it. Any questions?
Well, you know, the little part about how much and when we're getting paid. You know that I like the payment up front.
He mentioned that we're going on a boat, right?
Well, Monsieur, yes, you are going on a boat. It is very, very well. We have a variety of boats. We are cooperating in this with the. Well, you might know them. There are you know, these river pirate fellows. I forget their name up north. I just have to point out that I don't actually get messages in Discord while I'm recording because it puts Discord in stream mode. Like, it doesn't give me the pling. And I only have 2 screens, and I need one for my notes. So.
Get a third one.
Yeah, I'll just... I don't even have space on my desk for that shit.
Have mercy on the poor man.
Yeah, so... Where was I? Yeah. Yes, so you will have access to all kinds of boatcraft that you may possibly could be able to desire.
Look at him and I squint my eyes and I say, well, I'm wearing goggles, it doesn't really do anything, but yes, but that still doesn't answer my original question.
Which was?
How much are we getting paid?
Well, Miss Victoria is always generous with her followers, and when one works for her, she is always grateful to the people who did work, and of course the payment, which will be delivered half upfront, half upon the completion of the mission, is 6,000 nuyen.
So 6 up front and 6 after, correct?
Not quite. You get 3 up front and then 3 after.
Considering the very, very secret conditions of this mission, we will need to operate with some degree of secrecy, correct?
Yes, secrecy is going to be quite important.
Indeed, indeed. Such careful operations sometimes require extra costs. Do you not believe that perhaps increasing this sum 8,000 is justified for our team?
Are you actually saying that if you don't pay us enough, we're going to be loud and proud?
This is only to cover any potential losses that we will make. So if we need to bribe some custom officials to throw another eye, or some special equipment that we will need in order to deal with unexpected situations.
Well, of course,
I
you
mean-
will be reimbursed for these things.
Ah, very good, very good. Then that is more than acceptable.
No, steampunk is not a religion.
Well, I mean, it might be in their time.
It's a political ideology.
How capitalist?
Oh, like politics isn't religious.
Ooh.
Everything is religious these days.
Everything is politics, therefore everything is religious.
How many levels of Ancapistan am I on?
Well, you're playing Shadowrun, so
Not enough.
you tell me.
I still think it's not enough.
All right. Then he shows you to the very same planning room that you had access to last session, and says, "Please do, if you require anything, formulate an attack plan. The schedule is already on the table of the shipping ship, and well, if you require anything, do let me know." And then he fucks off and he leaves you in the room. For 5 players, you're all awfully quiet.
I'm sorry, I had to remove my wisdom teeth, so I touch a bit when I talk.
I just had to really quickly actually put all my points in.
Shouldn't you
To
be
be fair,
on drugs?
should
Constantine has
probably-
nothing to say unless he has something snarky to add in.
Also, Dave doesn't have much to say. He's perfectly fine with what he's being told.
I didn't know drones could have wisdom teeth.
That was Julius who had his wisdom teeth pulled, not...
They sound similar.
No, they have completely different accents.
I'm American. You all sound the same to me.
He has literally, Dave has an American accent.
Anybody that doesn't sound American sounds different to me.
But I do sound American. That's the whole point of my accent.
No, you sound Louisian. I don't know.
What?
Greek.
What?
I was just saying how long
You sound like people. I don't understand people.
You sound like a person, and you sound like a person. Therefore, you're the same person.
All these Mexicans with their own intelligible accents. I don't
I mean, do you want me
understand
to
them.
speak like this so you can tell me apart from the others? Do you really want to go through with this?
Yes, I'm racist. Please do.
Too
Your
bad
Greek
I
accent
don't.
actually sounds fake.
It's funny because that's how most Greeks sound when they speak English.
They just sound fake.
Yes, it does.
You're fake Greek. Admit it.
I wish I was a fake Greek.
You
It's
don't
fake
even make.
English.
You don't even make yogurt.
I eat yogurt.
Buy it from a package.
Well, to be
You
fair though,
confess to
right?
me.
I've been revealed. I've been exposed.
You buy your mayonnaise.
You
don't
buy
make it.
Danimals yogurt. Shame on you.
To be fair though, right? What do you expect from a nation who decided that it was gonna take the word gyros and then make it sound weird, and then have them not refer to gyroscopes but to meat, and then put that
Not
in the language?
Hero World. Hero World.
Okay, there's a reason for that. Gyros is literally the world circle. Gyro, like, and the reason we call it a circle is because the meat is being circled as it is being cooked.
The meat is
So-
round.
We call it a circle. Thank you very much.
Can we have like a? Can we just have like a cooking session, like a cooking tabletop game, where we roll to cook?
Yeah, last week we were talking about kebabs. So.
Wait a second.
I will just make cheese. That's all I will do.
Wait,
Cheese and yogurt.
wait, DM. You said we're allowed to make custom skills with the legendary skill system.
Yes.
What would the skill remove kebab give me?
Well,
Warfare.
that would be a very, very specific skill. if
That'd
you
be
want to
warfare.
remove- do you want to be good at eating kebabs or removing it that way? Do you
No,
want to be
we
good
are
at throwing it
DM.
away?
DM, you know what I mean when I say remove kebab.
I have no idea.
You have to
what
put
what
points
you
into
could mean.
Serbia.
Yeah.
You have to
have to
put
learn
points into
Serbian.
being a bulk.
DM, I'm leveling up my Slav.
And you'd have to learn the accordion, so.
I already know the accordion, DM. Do I get extra points if I know it IRL?
You actually do?
No, but I can learn.
But I know it.
I mean, I've got
The extra
accordion.
points are
I
worth
just don't know
it.
how to play it. I don't even know why I have it.
Yeah, I knew a girl once who played the accordion.
Is that a euphemism?
No, like I literally knew a girl once who played an actual accordion.
Replace all guitars
you-
and all songs with accordions. You will improve the world by 80%.
Let's get back on track, shall we?
I just realized that I
like-
still have the bag of candy from the first match.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of disappointed that they don't have like a cooking game tabletop RP kind of thing where you like RP as a chef.
Probably exists though. There's one
It
called
does.
Maid that I think has like gay ass mechanics. I'm not sure. I have it because I have a lot of RPGs that I got from sources and things. But apparently that's one where it's about having like a rich daddy and you're the maid of the guy and then you have to woo him. And I would guess that there are cooking mechanics in there.
That sounds
Fuck
like
it.
that
We're
sounds
doing
like
it right now. Dave is rolling for recipes.
That sounds like a softcore version of Fatal.
Dave found some
I have
recipes.
no idea what Fatal is.
You don't know what Fatal is.
No.
How could you be a DM and not know what
No,
Fatal is?
you can't do this actually. Google doesn't exist in Shadowrun.
Doesn't matter. That's the name of my action.
Fatal is basically like this edgy, way edgy RPG. It's you'll have to look it up. I can't even properly explain
Yeah,
how
I'll
crazy
rename
is.
it.
No, but seriously though, let's get back on
Yeah.
track.
I like what we're doing right now. This is fun.
So,
I mean, Dave just successfully looked up recipes, so
you, I don't know, I don't know which recipe you looked up.
just general.
The general recipes, how to
Yeah,
make
whatever.
soy calf. And
General
had to
recipe: how to make peanut butter sandwich.
put, lube on
Yes.
my hands.
I don't want to know why you have lube on your hands.
They get dry.
Right.
Yes, Creed, sure. They get dry.
They get dry.
I wonder why they get dry, Creed. I wonder why.
It's all the friction, the heat, it dries them out.
Exactly. It's all the fucking friction, isn't it?
Catching fire.
It's always the friction.
What is actually happening? Did our
I
character...
don't know. His hands are lubed. Mine are just naturally wet. I don't know what's going on.
You know what?
What?
You know what? Dave is just gonna turn to fucking Vladimir and say, "Okay, do you have a plan of engagement for this
Yeah,
mission?"
so just to point, you have like a sheet of paper that has the travel itinerary of the ship. Like you know the exact point at which it is going to be passing through Paris, and can extrapolate from there. And there's also pictures of the cargo ship. It's just a standard run-of-the-mill closed cargo ship, so it's not the type of cargo ship that stacks containers up top, but it's closed off, so you can't see in it, but it has containers in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn to do things now.
1001 things you could do with soy. Number
God.
1, please, Will Wheaton.
Thank you, Uncle Mike.
God damn it. Fuck you.
Anyway, all right.
There will be no mention
So-
of Will Wheaton at this table.
I,
That's the number one house rule. Will Wheaton doesn't exist.
I suggest we head
Will
over to the
Wheaton was
place where the
eaten
ship
by
is
a dragon
docking.
in this universe.
We head over to where the ship is docking. I will
Well, no,
hack
the
into
ship
its
isn't docking
security
anywhere.
systems.
It's passing through Paris. It's passing through. It doesn't dock in Paris.
Oh, it's not docking at all? Oh shit.
No. It took off from Troy.
What
And
is a quiet speedboat a thing that exists?
No.
I mean, there is a quieting
DM,
spell, is there
DM.
not?
If we get a speedboat and we use the silence bane on it,
Yeah.
How would we get from the steamboat onto a much larger, higher up ship?
I mean,
an
let's
agility
be.
roll.
The ship isn't. These ships aren't that deep because the Seine isn't very deep as a
Like,
river.
how tall is this delivery ship exactly?
like
Should I try to hack into its guidance and all that? Its travel route and try to
Crash
hack
into a
in?
person's neighborhood.
No. Just hack in information that it needs to dock in Paris. That there was an emergency change and that it needs to really quickly dock into Paris, so that we can get an easy way to get on the ship.
You could do that, yes. You'd have
Should I
to
try?
enter. You'd have to enter the matrix.
Yes, I would. It's kind of the thing that Dave does.
Meanwhile, Constantine's just sitting there. He doesn't know what the hell to do.
Hey, he can make some kebabs.
I have
Okay,
pumpkin
so-
grenades. Does that count?
Krieg,
State we
can
should
you
never speak about kebab mission ever again.
show us the map so we can see the route
He
that the
said
ship
he's
will be
never going to do
taking?
maps ever again.
You can. You know what you can do? You can go and look at the map yourself because I can't control what is on your screen and in your browser window.
What have you
Oh,
done,
wait, hold on.
Crabfish? You
I'm-
madman! You madman!
See, Vladimir angered the god known as GM because he could use the map to guess what was going to happen.
I have no idea what's
I
going on.
God,
I
where
am
the map
so-
is!
I am
I
so
feel
powerful
stupid.
that I am so powerful that I deleted maps from the campaign.
Exactly.
I feel stupid because I can't find the map now.
Did I miss some? It's in the rules and info section on the Discord server. Did I miss
Rules and
something
info, thank
here?
you.
I remember you saying like you don't want to make maps anymore because it's one, pain in the ass, and two,
I'm talking about the
Donovan.
fucking map. The Paris map. The map of
Yeah.
Paris, the city. Paris?
Paris.
He's referring to the following link, Grace.
okay.
Okay, and where in this map are we right now? Because I...
If you look in the southeast, the one that has a few things in it. The fuck
Yeah.
is this?
Southeast?
There's a bloke with a question mark. If you zoom in there, that's where you are right now.
There he is.
You're
Nemo.
at the
Fixer.
you are by the Marne River, and which joins with the Seine over in Ivry-sur-Seine.
Okay.
And the Seine is the river that passes through like Paris proper.
Yeah, I see it. So, lads, let's see. Where in this whole river could the ship possibly temporarily park? See if I can find any ports or any locations that it would make sense for it to stop by.
Preferably outside the wall.
Yeah, preferably outside Paris as a whole, right?
Mm,
Why outside of Paris?
not around Lone Star. Oh god, no wonder the map felt a bit
Oh, there we
funky.
go. Canal de Saint-Malo. I see something that looks like a port here. It's really close to where we are, actually. To the right of where we are. If we go a bit further to the right of Emile Zola, you will see this thing called Chemin de Halage. That looks like a port. Or like a temporary
Yeah, but
docking area.
that's the Marne though.
You're talking about like.
That's
Well,
the
what about
Marne
like
River.
near Choiseul-Rio? No, that's not connected. Never mind.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
It would
Hold
have
on.
to be on the Seine River.
That
There
is
is
true.
a.
Well-
No, you can't actually go there.
Where are the ports here? Those don't look like ports, but they do look like they're man-made.
There is an area that looks port-like next to the pirates, the Les Corsaires.
Uh-huh. I mean, that is
Well, that's
next to
cool.
a high security area, but yeah, that is a port.
Yeah, that sounds like we'd be inviting trouble though, because they're river pirates themselves.
No, but like Nemo just told you that they're working with the
They're-
river pirates.
Yeah, they are coordinated with them. Yeah.
But this isn't
Well,
like
but,
a,
wouldn't,
this
but
isn't-
wouldn't the delivery ship know that they're there and that docking in that area would be like a really bad idea?
That's exactly the point I was going to make.
They would also know that it's a AA security zone.
Right next to it, yeah.
Hmm.
Let's dock them into this big red area right here.
No,
No.
No,
Don't do that.
No, let's not. Let's
Hey,
not do that.
Let's
No.
get someone and put them in a police station and then rob them. How about?
No,
how
let's
about we
make them
do that?
crash into the police station and then rob both.
That's yeah.
That is how Grace went on his valiant mission to rob Lone Star on his own.
Plot twist: Constantine's been working with Lone Star this whole entire time.
Fuck, they know. Shut it down. Shut it down.
I
That's
don't
good.
see a lot of.
There is a port-like area on the sign, but it's like the CN. I don't know how do you pronounce this. CNN. But anyway, it's outside of the goddamn map limits.
Well, it's a bit. I mean, you've been farther outside of the goddamn map limits, so it's not impossible.
Well, then we could have it stop over at Rue de la Marine.
I don't
That
know
seems
what's
like a
over
place
there, though.
That seems like a place where it can stop. Is that a high security zone?
Let me check.
If you
He
go
rolls.
down the
It is
CN,
now.
it's a triple A
Oh,
security
Google
zone.
Maps, stop being a cunt. Rue de la Marine.
Let's get them to stop at the airport.
Yeah, that's how ships work.
Yes, it is now. We will
Just
make
cast,
them.
we just cast fly on it and just have it land there.
Okay, let's just get a ship, some rope.
Stop. Not you, but Google Maps. I don't know what it's doing. It's like
You're
here's what
talking,
happens, right? Here's what happens.
Rue
I
de
will
la
I will
Marine?
put the thing in the search box, and then it'll appear in the very last nanosecond as a suggestion, right? Before I can click, and then I hit another button, and even if I go back, then it will not return to the fucking suggestions. Jesus Christ!
Do you want me to like get a picture of it? Like I can
Taunting you. It's taunting.
snip.
Okay, I found like a website called Ports of Paris.
We don't want to be inside Paris, though.
We'll just say that that's a reputable area. Let's go with that. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna play this game, Google Maps. You win.
But
Give up.
like, you don't need to play this game. Like,
Wait, but I
hold
thought
on.
the only winning move was not to play.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not finding a lot of
What
ports
happened
here.
to the good old days that we just received the name, kill this guy, go?
All right, I posted in general OOC
This is what
the
Vladimir was
location.
really trained for.
2015 happened.
The list
Okay.
of people I need to kill.
This is the location. I posted it in
Oh,
general
this is in
OOC.
Orly. Ah, I get it. What the fuck?
See,
No, that's
see, if
the
this
wrong-
was set somewhere
Wrong.
in like Lake Superior, I'd know of a place we could take it to.
Would you?
You know a guy. You
Probably.
literally know a guy.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good logistics area too, because it's so close to the Orly airport.
So how
Exactly.
big is this ship exactly? Like, is it a
It's-
standard freighter or what?
Like, have you seen like a? It's not an oceanic freighter. It's a river freighter.
I've seen lake
A
freighters.
small-
It's
Small
probably
boat.
around that size. I mean, no, actually,
Those are, I mean, those are still.
you live
pretty
by the
big.
Great Lakes, don't you?
Yeah, like I've seen Lake Superior river freighters. So,
Yeah, okay, that size about.
yeah, those are still pretty big. I don't think a speedboat is going to be something we can use to get in there.
Well, there's more than one piece. I mean, you can put on shit on the speedboat. It's not. You don't just get one item. No, but that is actually a reputable port that you could pull into. And it's probably a park IRL, but I'm gonna decide that this is now a port.
We're talking about the one near the Viry Chatillon.
But it says marine, like I assume.
Lac
No,
de-
dude, it's literally called Port de Villeneuve-le-Roi. And I'm
Yeah,
probably butchering this,
Villeneuve.
but
Yeah, I'm looking at
Villeneuve.
it. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
semantics.
Yeah, okay,
Wait.
then it's gonna
Shit.
be. Yeah, then it's
I
a
lost
port.
it. Where'd it
yeah.
go? Where'd it go? I lost it.
All right.
I was right
No,
at it,
just-
but now it's
Just,
gone.
remember, just look at the image I uploaded on General OOC and guide yourself through that.
Yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable place to put into.
There aren't
So
that
I
many
will
ports
hack
in
into the
France, are there?
information systems and just have an emergency stop over there for some extra cargo loading.
Okay, but
From the
like, you
airport.
have to understand, right? These people know they're transporting something very valuable.
Yeah, if you hack into the system, isn't that just going to get security forces coming down on us from all sides?
I
They
mean,
might if he does poorly.
if only if I fail really horribly, but come
Well,
on, what's
if
the
the-
possibility of that happening?
If they're gonna go to a unscheduled stop, then wouldn't it make sense for them to send in their security
No, because
forces?
the thing is, I am literally scheduling that stop through my hacking.
There are security forces on board the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can deal with those. The thing is, the thing I'm worried about is that there are people on board the ship who already know that they're not supposed to stop in Paris, and then they will be surprised by the suddenly scheduled stop, which might raise suspicion.
Basically, he's saying that you have to give them like a reason to stop there, like make it believable.
Yeah, the reason is that they're being loaded with extra cargo from the airport that is literally next to the place.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
This would be a difficult
Oh,
thing
there
to
it is. I
fake.
found it.
There's a little thing that I need
Yeah.
to get from you, Krieg, and that is,
I'll be right back. A sec.
what would the legendary skill hacking be?
That is-
Major,
A good question.
focused, or not focused?
I think that in Shadowrun it would be a major skill. Because it's
But
such
not-
a major thing.
But not a generalist, right?
What, who?
But not a general skill, correct?
I don't think that's a term that exists. It would be I'm not sure if it would be the highest or the second highest tier.
Let's have a look-see at the tiers. We have...
It's probably going to be the highest tier. But then you would have like sub tiers of that, like, you know, code cracking, password finding, and I don't know, child porn. What?
Oh boy. That's getting...
I invest all of my legendary points to rule 34.
Oh,
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
wait! That's actually a thing, DM.
I don't think there's Bitcoin in the Shadowrun setting. I don't think there can be Bitcoin in the Shadowrun setting because of how shit the computers are in the Shadowrun setting.
Because they're not shit.
They're not shit, but they work differently than ours.
Yeah, they're optimized for other things.
Yeah, they can't do indexing.
Fucking computer can make a virtual world for people to interface with, but can't do some basic mathematic
Can't
equations.
do indexing because reasons.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like an Intel processor, isn't it? Da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Feels like your stock investment getting down.
Yeah, my stock investment is the fucking beast Intel processor that I have put in my PC that is now fucking worth shit. But let's not salt around. Yeah, you're gonna have to come up with something good there. You'll have to go through the Matrix, and that's gonna be quite the adventure, my dude.
Yep, I know.
So where do you want to plug yourself in? Or do you even want to plug yourself in? Because you have Matrix coverage here.
Well, first, I want to, know what these legendary points are, because...
I just wrote to you exactly what to do.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to do it.
Just write it down on defeats.
Just trust me, you have advantage 1.
Okay, but, huh? What?
Just trust me, I read the homebrew. It's legit.
Okay,
It's a
so
proprietary system. What exactly did he tell you to do?
No, I'm just get the hacking extraordinary or not extraordinary. What is it called?
Skill, the legendary skill.
Skill. Let's
Alright.
hacking legendary skill.
Yeah.
So
Well, that would
hacking-
be a major skill, which you could get a level off. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So it's gonna help you in all your endeavors.
Okay,
so you have
so-
advantage on hacking related roles now.
Okay, and he said that I get
rename
like
it from hacking to decking. Yes.
decking, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But,
weird decking, yeah. I mean, he's not
you said I
using a
get
cyber
4
deck.
points per XP?
Pardon?
It's complicated. I will explain to you later. For all intents and purposes, you have 1 rank right now.
Yeah, okay.
You
Right,
couldn't
okay, so
afford
I
it.
get 4 points per XP. That means I have 8, but this costs 6. So I have 2 left.
Yeah, don't invest those right now. Let's get through the fucking game. Sort out your character sheet
Well,
later.
Yeah, don't worry about this right now, Frosty.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll influence, focused action, or what? Actually, can I even do a focused action right now? Like, basically, I want to stack as much
Sure, but
advantage as I want to this.
I'm not gonna allow you to just roll and now it's hacked. We're going into the Matrix, my dude.
Okay, what do you want me to roll first?
First, I want you to tell me where you will plug yourself in, if you want to plug yourself in. Where do you want to do this geographically as a location?
Okay, geographically, yeah, let me just PM you real quick. Hold on, where are you, actually?
What I want to know is, are you near where you are right now? Or do you want to bounce over proxies? How do you wish to approach this hack?
Well, I mean, I basically, like, I'm just gonna use Dave as sort of a way to get a better connection to it. Like, use the drone, I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
But other than that, it's from where I am, like...
Okay, so but yet how do you want to approach the hack? What exactly do you want to do to get the message? You need to stop over at this location. We have more cargo coming in from the airport.
Oh, you mean how we will try to infiltrate the code?
Exactly. You're in the Matrix now. You haven't manifested yourself yet. Where do you want to manifest? What do you want to do?
What should I do? I guess logically first I should try to neutralize security, so I'm...
What security?
safe
Which
in
security? Where?
The the ship's matrix security systems. You know, the freaking IC.
So
Like-
you wanna get onto the ship?
No, I'm trying to deck onto, like... how do I explain this? See... this is not helpful.
I'm guessing you're trying to access the
I'm-
ship's scheduling system.
Yeah, not like... Since the ship isn't here, I can't exactly deck into the ship itself.
Do you know about the internet?
Hmm?
Do you know about the internet?
Yes, I know, but, like... You just said that I can't,
Craig,
like...
do you
I'll
want him
have
to describe IRL hacking?
No, I want him to tell me
Like-
what exactly he plans on doing to get
I
these
plan
people...
to deck into the ship's, logs and systems
Yeah.
and sort of insert an incoming message that they are to dock at this port.
Okay, then you will want to locate the ship's position, because the way this wireless matrix works is that every device that gets the matrix also sends the matrix. So because of bandwidth magic, in an area where there are a lot of devices, there's also more bandwidth.
Okay.
Because this ship is going through a fairly populated area, you can bounce around the nodes and find the ship. But for this, you will have to roll me logic.
Okay, logic. Hold on. Let's see. 16.
You
Oh,
do
good
manage to find a ship. It has it doesn't have a well-defined matrix space. You are now in the matrix, in the physical projection of the matrix. There is a ship computer system. It isn't stylized in any way. It's a very simple thing, but you can see code fragments that are quite clearly Chinese. So presumably,
Chinese.
it's a good guess that this is the Wujing ship that you want to get onto.
Okay, I have a Linguisoft program, skill software, so I can understand Chinese, thankfully.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that and try to sort of check if this really is the ship.
This is definitely a ship owned by the Wujing Corporation. Or
Can I see any other?
one of its subsidiaries.
Can I see any other similar ships around?
Roll. That's a good question. Roll me perception.
Perception. 5. Oh, god damn it.
You cannot. There do not seem to be other Wujing ships around, though there are more ships than you would have expected. You didn't know that there were this many cargo ships on the Seine at any given time. You can tell that from what you can see, none of them are Chinese.
Okay, well, I'll go back to the one I found. And, I'm gonna... let's think here.
You're basically standing in front of a locked gateway.
I know. I'm trying to think of how to progress with this whole operation here. Okay, since I'm in front of a locked gateway, I will try to sort of code myself as an admin or, you know, an acceptable user of the system using my influence.
Uh-huh.
And this is a focused action, so 1 advantage. Do I get the legendary skill point advantage now?
Actually, yeah,
or...
you got it all on all of them, all of those rolls. You just didn't apply it.
Really?
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
hacking.
Decking, but yeah.
Yeah, decking, hacking, potato.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll with advantage 2 influence.
Does
to try
anyone
and...
actually say potato? Nobody says potato.
I think like only people with really thick accents. Anyway, influence 17.
Yeah, you are actually you are able to disguise yourself as a generic Wujing sysadmin.
Nice.
And the door actually opens for you.
Okay. So first things, I'm going to try to look through any common access information to make sure that this is, in fact, the ship we are trying to get to.
What would you be looking for there?
Basically, path information and cargo information, origin information. Like where the ship came from, where it's headed to, what path is it taking.
Okay. It is you find the ship's manifest, which says that it is coming from Troy and it is headed to Calais, and it is shipping 1 Yinglong and a lot of meat.
Yinglong.
And
Wait,
also soy. Yinglong is this. Nemo told this to you earlier. Yinglong is this.
It's what we're trying to get.
Yeah, is exactly the reactor capacitor system.
Excellent.
And also a lot of meat and soy.
A lot of meat and soy. Okay.
So
I'm gonna try to... Okay, does the ship seem to have any high-tech security systems, like any IC or anything like that? How many are there?
IC.
How advanced are there?
You can see IC, but they recognize you as a generic sysadmin.
Admin, you say? Okay.
You are a generic Wujing sysadmin.
Okay.
But there are IC around, like there is cybersecurity here. They just haven't bothered you yet.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll just try to add the extra docking information but try to make it seem like I'm not just gonna randomly have it appear because I feel that would be too suspicious. I'm gonna try to have it seem like an incoming message from. Actually, can I see if there are any incoming messages? Like, can I check the message logs to see if I can find any high-ranking personnel that has contacted the ship?
You can see into the ship's messaging system, and there's more like an email system.
Yeah, I want to look into that.
It's actually fairly archaic, and you can see nothing out of the ordinary except one message from a direct superior. He's not even Chinese, he's French, where he says, you're going to be taking on a security detail.
Okay. I'm going to have a message come in from this very superior saying, we're going to need you to do an emergency dock or an emergency stop. All right, we're just going to need you to, and a small change of plans, we're going to need you to stop at Port de Villeneuve-le-Roi for a quick cargo addition, like to add some extra cargo from the airport.
Okay. So you wanna?
It's gonna be an extra shipment of meat and a little bit of soy, Nutri-Soy, because the ship already has that. So I'm gonna add a little bit more.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
Deception.
With advantage, too, of course.
Okay, sure. Deception. Okay, I see. Actually, that is a good point. I mean, wouldn't I be able to use influence for this? Because, you know...
Yeah, actually, yeah, you would, because you're a... Yeah, okay, no, let's do that. It's okay.
Okay, so
the idea is that you're trying to fake an email address, basically.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah. So, let's go. Please work. Yes!
The message has been received. And nothing is happening. You can see that the message has been seen by the ICs. And give me a perception roll.
Perception roll. Do I get advantage? Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Advantage 1. Whoop!
You see that it is trying to... making ready to send something out over the wireless network into the wider matrix.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stop it from doing that. How do I do this? This is obviously some sort of silent alarm system. Yeah, I'm gonna... I'm gonna fool them into thinking that... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block their message, but I'm gonna make them think that it went through perfectly fine. Is that possible?
Well,
with influence?
It is possible to block the message if you succeed at a influence roll, but you'll have to know what it says in the message if you wanna know what it says. You'll have to take it from the source, basically. No ketchup.
I mean, I was sort of thinking just blocking their communication, but not having them go hostile. Then again, if they go hostile at this point, it's pointless because I've just blocked off their communication. Then again, this is just one message.
Do keep in mind, right? You don't want to steal the container now. You want to install the new transponder so it can be stolen in Calais.
Yeah, I know. So I don't want this to become too obvious.
Yeah. So you can intercept. Give me influence.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically intercept the message, not have it go out, but make it seem like it did. So the IC don't become. How do you say?
This is gonna be not too easy roll, but go ahead.
I'm gonna add a legend point to my influence roll, and it's a focused action, so it's advantage 3.
It can't be a focused action, it's too quick.
Okay, then. Just advantage 2, then.
Yeah.
Please work. 25, 26 because I use a legend point.
You get the message. It's an automated query from the IC asking if that basically sends a message to the email address asking the email address if it has sent anything recently. So you can't spoof the email address.
Well, I blocked that message, but as I said, the IC doesn't know that I did.
Yeah, but
wait, so it's trying to realize if I'm an AI or not, like a bot?
No, it's trying to look. It just got the messaging system just got a new message, and what this basically does it sends a query to the source of that message, to the actual source that is in the address book to verify if it was actually sent by that source and not just spoofed, which is exactly what you've just done.
I will just send a response that, yes, this was in fact sent by me. Like, this was in fact sent by the very superior who approved of this.
Okay, very good.
Since I rolled a 25, I assume that happens automatically.
Yep.
Okay, so the IC are none the wiser. The message has been sent. Yeah, I'm gonna deck out of the ship, but how do I do? Okay, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna temporarily deck out of the ship. But is it possible to keep an eye on what is happening in case of an email tries to get out of the ship?
Sure.
Okay, I want to do that. So if there's any contact being attempted to be made from the ship, it will first go through me. Like, or not first go through me, I will just know about it. And I will be able to stop it if it tries to happen.
All right, then you can do that.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to deck out now with my contact with the ship still sort of active in the background. And I'm going to say a docking procedure for the ship has been officially appointed in Port de Villeneuve-le-Roi.
Your French
Gentlemen?
is getting better.
Thank you. Gentlemen, I believe it is it is time for us to move out. Dave says to the entire party.
Dying.
Are you all dead?
We're not dead.
I think they're just like,
Party!
guys.
DM, you need to use summon party. You need to summon the party.
They couldn't take the high amount of that I was going through. They just laughed. They couldn't take it.
Oh, Grice said, "Be right back. Buzz me when we're back in meat space." Nice. Nice use of the correct terminology there, mate.
I wonder if Krampus just straight up died because he was on pretty heavy drugs today.
Oh, fuck. Well, lads, great session. We hacked a boat.
No, the thing is, I'm not on drugs, and it's just pain, constant pain.
Why are you not on drugs? This is the one time.
Man, it's the current fucking year. Come on, everyone is on drugs these days.
This is
What are you
literally the time
doing?
when it is socially appropriate for you to be
Because
on
in
drugs.
Sweden, we need to use it all for all the money for migrants and not on healthcare.
Fuck,
Oof.
he's got a point.
Woke.
We need it for banks.
You needed to keep up with the debts Greece is making. You would have
Basically,
money, but
do I like own a part of everything that you own now?
You technically own me.
Is that how it works?
Technically speaking, you own me. I'm pretty sure there's a paper out there which literally says that you are able to just order me around. Though I will not acknowledge its authority.
I also want to state, Politic Man, in how many servers am I supposed to spam your latest video?
All of them.
Yes. All of them.
Okay, so everything went better than I expected.
There's enough time for
Lads?
things to go poorly.
All right.
It is now time. One of the party has succeeded in his job. It's time for the rest of the party to succeed in their job. I did the decking. Let's see what the rest of you can do. Yes, exactly.
So what are you doing to prepare for this?
DM, we look like Shadowrunners. We wear long trench coats, and we all arrive there on black motorcycles.
Dave puts the drone puts on a black trench coat. It's like walking around.
Yeah, you're a pretty. I mean, Constantine kind of already does wear a black trench coat, doesn't he?
And Vladimir.
But wait, is Constantine still wearing a top hat on top of a top hat?
Yes.
I think Constantine isn't here.
Constantine.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
He went swimming in the Great Lakes.
Yes, I died. It's so cold.
Okay,
Is a top
so
hat on top of a top hat still canon?
Canada?
I want to really quickly ask the party. Do you lads have? Actually, no. Never mind.
I mean, I have like an extra top hat. I mean, I put it on and I got an advantage for one session.
the top hat of advantage.
Yeah, I put it on top of my top hat. It was
Top hat deadly one. Advantage in
Yes.
all attack rolls.
Oh, wait a second. That's actually a viable option in Open Legend.
It very much is. That's the best thing about this system. So you are
if you
at
want
the...
my secondary top hat, I can lend it to you.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Related +3 top hat.
You are in
let's
Porte de
move out.
Villeneuve-Roy. You are outside of the fence of Porte de Villeneuve-Roy. And there's a big street there. There's a train station there. There's big cranes lifting cargo around. It's not a very busy port, especially at this time of night. Very few people there. Most of the processes do appear to be automated.
Okay, how long do we have until the ship gets here?
Grace,
According to...
get over here, please.
Get over where?
To me. To me.
I don't want to get into you.
Okay, just
I do not like this.
I need you to
Shush.
juice me up. I need you to juice me up, Grace.
This is sexual harassment. Please stop.
I need you to juice me up,
Can
Grace.
you-
Come on.
Can you please stop this? This is the second time you're making a scene in front of everyone. Please.
You trust
Please.
me, right?
So you want me to get inside Dave?
No, I want you
What?
to get close to me, and I need you to hold my hands. Come on. Get.
What? What?
I don't do such rude things. What kind of a
Grace,
kind
for
of
the
voodoo is
good of the
that?
mission.
Holding hands? How
This is for the
lewd!
good of the mission, Grace. Just do it. Just trust me.
Do I need to bolster
Okay,
you?
Constantine walks up and holds Vladimir's hand.
Thank you very much, Constantine.
Dave is gonna look at it
Channel
and
your
say,
power to me for a moment. In this very awkward moment, this counts as you assisting me.
Dave is gonna look at these two and say, "This is what I believe we call gay."
Actually,
No,
I got
I
a better
should-
gift
I'll
than
attempt
that.
to
Let
turn
me do that again.
Okay, DM?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna attempt
Gay
to
sex
turn-
time.
I'm attempting to turn the two of us invisible while he is assisting me. Okay?
Okay.
Don't fail me now, Dice.
Okay, I really need I need more.
Ooh.
Both become invisible.
The power of hand holding.
Do we become invisible? We're completely invisible, which means we have +5 guard.
I am also.
But it's
Dave is
only the
also
two of
gonna.
Yes.
It's through...
Dave is also gonna activate his stealth protocols and try to become invisible.
This is the point where
Let's go. Yeah.
we
It was
try
a
to
focus
get.
action. That's why the advantage won.
Yeah, this is where the point where we try to get whatever benefits we can in the coming battle.
I'm still
Okay,
trying
so
to
the
find-
ship is going to arrive in about an hour.
Excellent.
Can we sneak in?
Well, not now. Ship's not there.
Oh.
We mean sneak into the port.
Oh yeah, you could. I mean, it's not too well secured, to be honest.
Oh.
Can we make kebabs?
Like it's got a fence, but the fence is a bit not in. It's not German fence. Let's put it like that. And
The Jews can't escape from the German fence, but they can escape from the French.
the fence backs away.
The fucking fence retreats and just gives up. I go to step on it, but it just automatically flattens itself.
I think that's what's called resolve damage.
Roll a will save for the fence. Okay. So we're just gonna... Okay, so 3 of the party members are invisible.
Yeah, and you don't even see any security patrols. There's probably some bloke with a flashlight running around though. Like,
Can I hack his flashlight and turn it off?
I don't think it's that high tech.
God damn it, foiled again.
There we go. That's a better blush gift.
What about Julius and Ivan? What are you two doing? The 3 people around you just went invisible.
Goddamn blood magic vampires.
You don't know that.
I think I'm just going to walk in and have a sort of casual look around to see what we're up against.
So this is how you do it.
I'm gonna follow him.
What are you wearing, Ivan?
My usual attire.
So it's a bit ramshackly. Are you
Yeah.
carrying a weapon?
Yes. I guess so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a give me a perception roll.
Hmm.
I also want to do a perception roll to see if the guard is nearby.
Party perception roll, actually, and then the average is what counts.
Stop. So, Ivan, you do not see the security guard until he shines the flashlight behind you, and says, "Eh, monsieur, French, quoi baguette, croissant." You don't speak. Does Ivan speak?
Damn, Krieg is French?
Does Ivan speak French actually?
Krieg's opinion on the French is pretty woke.
I'm not sure.
Oui, croissant baguette.
Anyway, I turn around and look at the guard. Is he alone?
Yeah, he's alone, and I mean, you're being blinded by the flashlight, but he doesn't have an aggressive posture. He has a questioning posture.
The flashlight?
No, the bloke, not the fucking flashlight, mate.
The angriest flashlight.
You see,
in
the
world.
flashlight is really confused. The guard doesn't seem to care, though.
I'm going to
There's a
simply
party.
greet him.
Yeah, he says, he greets you back, and then he says more words in French.
Need to confirm.
I know. Okay, I have
No,
a
you-
linguist
you-
software thing, so can I understand what the guard is saying?
Yeah, you can hear the guard. This is an Ivan thing, right now.
Yeah, but we're all
Actually,
together.
You two are close together, but the other
We're all
three, I don't know
together.
where they went.
No, we're all together. We all
DM,
went in
did
as a
you
party.
split up the party?
DM just split up the party on purpose.
I may
We
or
were all
may
together.
not
We were
have
just
done
sticking
that.
together.
But I mean, the
Yeah.
other 3 of you are just hearing that something like a security guard talking, but you can't see him. Julius is actually there, but he isn't in the visual field of the security guard, as opposed to Ivan, who is very difficult to overlook. And he's still talking words in French, and they sound like a question.
Are you saying that Julius was too short for him to see?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. Ivan,
Yes, I just checked my character outline. Ivan does not speak French, So I'm going to tell him, I'm sorry, no speako Frenchy, and see how he responds.
The moment Dave hears Ivan's words, he's
Screaming
gonna
German.
start walking closer to the guard and Ivan. Still invisible though.
Yes, monsieur. What are you? Why are you here? Is there much? This is a bit of a private area. So you can't sleep here.
I'm so sorry, I was looking for my hotel and I must have gotten lost.
What hotel are you looking for? I may know where it is.
It is the Hotel Le Roi.
I've never heard of Hotel Lavrois, to be entirely honest. But yeah, you will have to leave the premises. I am very sorry. You can catch the bus, maybe the metro. They will get you there. You probably should also not be carrying around guns.
Thank you, I'll just go then. And I start walking towards the exit of the port.
Drat, foiled again.
Gonna do anything?
Oh.
Is you not?
Well, we were gonna do anything, but you kind of split up the party, DM.
Yeah, but I told you that you were hearing that a security guard is
We're
talking.
gonna do the
I am.
nice thing.
I did say I'm walking closer to the security
We're gonna
guard. But
raise
like,
the mind of the security guy.
Okay, what are you, Julius? What are you doing?
That worked for like 5 minutes.
So I didn't actually see me.
Abruptly aware.
Julius, what?
Did the guard see me at all?
Give me an agility check. No, he actually didn't.
Then I'm gonna use my dwarf stealth skills to try and see what try to see where he's going and try and get inside the area.
Like, literally, he just threw out one of your party members from the premises.
So then somebody needs to get in.
DM.
well, Vladimir just fucked over his mind, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Except he's going to remember, and it's going to be an abrupt sensation, and he's going to be alert.
No, it's a permanent now.
No, it's in 5 minutes.
Permanent now.
yeah, suddenly the guard drops, and Vladimir's altering his memory. And, of course, everybody notices this. And Julius, who does theoretically have syringes with which he could immobilize people and knock them out and all that kind of thing, he just didn't think of that.
Hey, syringes are a usable resource. Magic is not.
I do have a taser.
No, syringes are reusable. Don't believe the propaganda.
What?
I believe in reusing syringes.
So yeah, you don't know if
I
there's
care about the environment.
So yeah, you don't know if there's any more security guards around, but you know that this one definitely won't bother you anytime soon. So long as you get out when he's no longer, when he wakes up, you should not no longer be there when he wakes up. Is the thing.
Yeah, let's just go and hide out in a place that's close to where the ship will dock.
Mm-hmm.
So where's Ivan in this?
Or
Yeah, Ivan can now move with you. He's no longer being thrown out.
Vladimir will give this little tidbit for the party to consider. Now, we could just hide and wait for the ship to arrive and put in the device. Or, remember, no one can see us if there's no one to see us. If you know what I mean.
Leave no witnesses.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be sneaky.
See, the problem with that plan is that the ship will be raided once it reaches its location. If we just take out everyone, it won't reach its location. And if it gets stolen here, I'm pretty sure we're putting our Johnson at risk.
Also, it's not being raided at the location. The reason you're installing the transponder is so the automated system that unloads the ship puts the container that contains the power core into the wrong warehouse, where then the team will extract it.
Perfect.
Oh, fine. The party is indeed right.
Yeah, you can see the lights of the ship approaching after some time sitting out in the cold. Nobody's bothered you. And the ship is slowly pulling into port in some very risky in the dark maneuvering, but the people who run it seem to know their shit. And finally the ship docks at the nearest pier. And you can hear confused shouting.
Do I understand what they're saying?
Vladimir, give me a perception roll.
Very well. Do I get some advantage because I can actually get a pretty good parching, considering that I don't actually need to hide behind a box or anything like that?
Yeah, it's mostly about your supernatural hearing, about your vampire shit.
So advantage 1 or nothing?
Yeah, you can get advantage 1.
Milking the DM intensifies.
There's people on the dock that are putting the ship in. They're confused about the ship being there. The people on the ship are confused about the people on the dock being confused that the ship is being there.
It's okay. It's okay. We just need a short window of
Dave,
time to jump in.
Did you not include a fake manifesto that the ship should be here?
I seem to have forgotten that. Shit happens.
Oof.
We have a real professional on our hands.
How bad can it be?
So yeah,
Okay,
but
to be fair, this is my second mission.
the ship is still being docked, so there's no problem there. It's just there's some shouting, some probably this happens all the time. There's fucking assholes up there in the ivory tower. They do not think of us. We are just confused here. We will figure it out later. Yeah, now the ship is docked.
Remember, Krieg, I'm still connected to the ship's emailing systems and all that?
Yes. I know this.
Yeah. Okay, so, everyone, I think it's our time to sneak on board.
Attempt 2. Well, faking this will be very hard. We don't actually have the means for it to do it properly.
What?
I thought about faking credentials for the non-invisible members of the party.
It may be possible. I am still connected to the ship.
Yeah, but even if you send the fake credentials to the ship, you still need to show them in physical world as well.
Good point. Yeah.
But I'm a hard-working dwarf. No one will suspect me.
Wait a second, is that true?
What?
People suspect dwarf.
I don't hear you if you're talking.
Welcome to my world.
People suspect a dwarf of being a criminal.
Probably, yeah, it's a dwarf. They're up to no good.
Ah, shit!
Okay, he's using the Volk version of the lore.
Everything that isn't human is up to no good. Humanist.
Humanist for life, yes!
Humanist forever.
I'm technically still a human, DM.
The blood pools count as human.
No. So there is one. Actually, no. You're not human anymore, Vladimir. You're a fucking vampire. There's one.
Still more pure than an elf.
There's one ramp that's being extended. One gangway by which the ship can be accessed, and there's a bunch of people going up and down it, throwing up their arms and talking in confusion and gesticulating wildly at the big old cranes with the cargo shit. With the hold the cargo and load the cargo.
Well, lads, we can go. The ship is here. It's docked.
Okay, who has the device?
I don't
You
know.
have the device.
You can choose who has the device. It doesn't matter.
Vladimir has the device because he was the one negotiating. So
Is setting up the device complicated?
No. It's you just have to, open the container.
just lap it on in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drag Constantine with me. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. We're sneaking on the boat. Come on.
Dave is also gonna follow along.
So he's just gonna
sneak.
leave the two people.
Actually,
behind?
should Dave follow along, or should he stay outside and provide
Question
hacking
is,
support?
I'm actually thinking about how to get the others on the ship right now. It's kind of rough.
I mean,
Let's climb under the ramp.
quick question. You just need to sneak in, slap this thing onto the box, and get out.
No, you
Do
have
we
to. You have
really-
to slap it into the box.
Yeah, still, like,
Yeah.
do we need that much manpower? Like, we can just, keep everyone else out here as, plan B.
Actually, we know for a fact that there's security on the ship.
Yes, that's why you're invisible.
You can still be detected while invisible. You just get 5 advantage.
Krieg, does the ship have any camera systems?
Yes, a ship.
Good. I freaking access the feed on the cameras.
Okay, give me an influence roll then.
Okay. Advantage 1.
Actually, you should
20.
invoke the viewing bane. No, is that a bane? Is that a boon or a bane?
It's a boon and it functions only on allies. However, since he's written as a sysadmin, does he technically count as an ally of the system?
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I don't need. I can just deck into the
No,
cameras.
yeah, you can see the camera feeds. It's no problem.
I rolled
Let's
a
just do it
20.
like this. Let's not fuck around.
I rolled a 20. Okay, from the cameras, how many guards do I see active?
There's like you can count about 12 going about the ship, and there seems to be a security director on the bridge who is furiously typing.
Furiously typing.
Yeah. There is a ping, and an email is about to go out.
I halt it and I read it.
You need to roll me influence to intercept that.
Okay, I roll influence. I use a legend point. Advantage 2. Actually, I'm sufficiently hidden inside the dock, right? We're all sufficiently hidden, right?
I mean, you're not being seen right now, so.
Yeah, but like, if I turn off my invisibility, I won't just be instantly seen, right?
No.
Okay, then I turn off my invisibility and do a focused action.
Okay.
Boom! 31. 32 technically because of the
Actually, you
legend
shouldn't have
points.
been able to do a focused action, but fuck it.
Okay, then instead
Fuck
of a
it,
31,
fuck it.
it's a 30.
Fuck it.
No, it's a
no,
30.
Krieg, he can. He just loses the invisibility. That's
No, in terms of it, he doesn't have the time, but he just, I agreed to it, and that's that. I just made a mistake there. Yeah, you successfully intercept the message, and the message is to the very same bloke that told him to dock in here. Until, what the fuck, there's no actual cargo here. What is wrong with you? This is a secure mission.
I'm gonna send a message. Basically, I'm gonna try to respond saying, don't worry, everything is under control. The cargo is on its way. Sadly, it met some small delays. Don't worry, everything is fine. Just hold your horses and don't get that tone with me. And do I need to roll influence to send that message?
No, you just send it back. You see him on the camera feed look at it. Then he moves his mouth in a way that is probably something that is a curse, and he throws up his arms, and he seems to be screaming around the bridge, and everyone is just shrugging.
This is, guys, where you always bring a decker. All right, so I basically contact the team. I say I have full access to the cameras. The security captain or security leader just tried to send out a message. I intercepted it. Send him a message back to stay here until the cargo arrives. So we've got some time. Do your thing. I will stay out here and make sure that everything in the Matrix is fine.
How many people are actually going in and out of the ship?
That would have been my question to you right now. Oh, you mean like sailors? Well,
Yeah.
nobody's actually going up and down the gangway. They're just kind of standing there awkwardly. It's like
How
3,
many?
4 people.
How many, DM?
3, 4 people.
You know why that description doesn't work, right, Creedy?
Well, you don't know how many people it is because
How many entities are going up and around the ship?
But we have a decker with access to the camera.
Yeah, but they're outside the ship. The cameras are for the inside areas of the ship.
At the point in which we will enter the ship or be visible, how many people would be able to view us?
4. Probably.
Okay.
If I activate a boon right now, I don't lose the invisibility that I have with him, right?
No, that's-
no,
that's
he's
no,
maintaining
that's
that.
separate, that's
yeah,
separate.
Yeah.
I'm going to do an astral gaze. I did not make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
there's-
look into the ship's information and see how much of a crew it has.
There's definitely entities on the ship. Yeah, it's. I mean, the ship has a security complement of 12, and a crew of 8.
All right, I tell them that security guards are 12, the crew is 8, and what else? What else? What else could I possibly do to help you guys out?
Like right now, the problem is that none of you are doing anything.
The
Those
problem
guys,
is that
do they look-
I'm
do they
waiting
look
for
like
them to
security?
walk into the ship, but
Do
they're
those guys-
waiting for people to get out.
Do they look like sailors?
What?
Do they look like security or like sailors?
Well, there's definitely one security bloke up there, but the other 3 are sailors.
Wait, you said that You said that I can see all
Target.
12 security blocks with my cameras, so logically he shouldn't be there.
Well, no, no. You know that there are 12 security people because you
Oh,
learned
okay.
this earlier.
Oh, okay.
One
Give my
security
hack-
bloke
never
you
mind.
can see is standing by the gangway.
Okay.
There's stuff I can do, but it's very high risk. Do we do it anyway?
Hey,
I
what I'm
say-
doing here is high risk, so
I say just send the invisible guys in, and we will stay outside and keep an eye out.
yeah, it's basically what I suggested before. Vladimir and Constantine, is it? That's also invisible?
Yes.
Okay, you two, you can go in there, invisible, slap that beacon inside the box, get out, and yeah.
Let's,
Make sure you hide the beacon well, though.
let's try that. I have a feeling it won't work.
I mean, okay, can you guys think of any way we can get people out of the ship without them getting too suspicious?
Not really.
Nah. You guys are
Oh,
invisible.
man.
Just don't attract attention. You'll be.
Should
it'll
I
be
have
great.
them unload the meat and soy cargo under the guise that, you know what, we changed our mind, it's being transported through airplane?
What? No. Why would you ever do that? No.
Because it'll keep the workers
Even-
occupied in a way.
Even
No,
then,
it's-
the security detail wouldn't be occupied.
Yeah, but hey, the workers would be.
Well,
Bunch less people.
let's try to get on. If trouble happens, we have backup behind us. Worst case scenario, we die. Let's go, Grace. You believe
Details.
in us.
Let's go.
You believe in us. Hold my hand. We're both invisible. But if we're holding hands, we won't lose each other.
I feel better if we were riding a bicycle and flying.
Both of you give me the agility stealth checks with the appropriate amount of advantage that Donovan is going to say.
Ouch.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, I need to with advantage. You
I
said
fucking
advantage
kicked
5.
someone.
advantage
I fucking
5.
kicked
Yeah,
someone.
because you're invisible.
Go. God damn it, how is it possible?
It's called low agility.
God fucking damn
The
it.
gangway sort of it ripples. It's like as though it were caught in a very strong gust of wind. The problem being there's no wind, and the security bloke and some of the seamen look at it and
How many of them are looking at it?
look at each other questioningly, and they're starting to check some
Target
things.
all of them. 3 points of advantage. Disadvantage 4. Influence. Erase their memories that ever happened.
You can
It
do
should
that.
be- it
Is
should
that
be-
really a good idea?
Should be disadvantage 1. I prefer not to get seen. That is a 22 because of the legend points.
Yeah, they all just stop dead in their tracks and they look at each other. And somebody says, "Oh, I just experienced déjà vu, I think." And there's another says, "Yeah, me too. It is very strange, very strange."
Let us continue. No one noticed anything. I don't want to get fucking shot. You know what I'm getting, Frosty? I'm getting the feeling that I'm gonna get shot by 12 guys with ready actions.
You're getting that distinct feeling
Yeah,
of being
I'm
Kuriko.
Feeling that as you do unto others is gonna happen.
Oh god. No. No, please, no.
Well,
Well, you don't have to worry. It's only Vladimir and Konstantin that have to worry.
yeah.
No, because they are half the party.
Because I know how
No, we're not. We're like 1/3.
I know how fragile invisibility actually is, suffice to say.
You're the important third, though.
Not really.
Well, let us try to. We know where the container is, correct?
Yeah, it's in the front section of the container of the hold of the ship. So you would have to go through the closest door to it. You would have to go through the only door down to the cargo hold, which is not through the bridge, but through the I think they call it a Texas. That door is standing open, and there is a seaman standing next to it, like a sailor. He's standing next to it and smoking a ciggy. Yeah, and then you would have to go down into the hold.
Dave is going to use his access of the cameras to let them know when the patrolling officer moves out, so they can always move.
There's nobody in the
least
way,
amount of
actually.
risk.
There's no patrolling officer in the way right now. It's just a
We
sailor
can
having
just-
a ciggy.
We can just
Okay.
pass without any issue then, yes?
Yeah. He's humming a melody that sounds a lot like Claire de Lune. Yeah, and as you enter this the ship.
I'm gonna, while they're doing that, and while I check the cameras, I'm going to check if the ship has any alarm systems.
The ship has alarm systems.
Does it have some sort of silent alarm system in case the secret cargo is compromised or opened?
Give me a logic roll.
Logic roll it is, with advantage 1 because it's hacking. Please work. 15.
You cannot detect any such systems.
Okay. Okay. Okay, what other kinds of alarm systems can I find? Is there just a general massive alarm for the ship?
Yeah, that's basically the only thing that exists here.
Okay.
Yeah, invisible people. What do you do?
We would.
Where are we right now?
You're now aboard the ship, but not yet in the cargo hold.
Do we know where the entrance to the cargo hold is?
Well, it's pretty obvious. It's actually there's signs that point there.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Is it dark inside?
No, there are actually. I mean, it's dim, but it's not dark inside. This is a very, very from the claustrophobic corridors. You enter like a very large hall that has a lot of shipping containers, all with a Wujing logo on them. And there's one security guard. He's walking around down there. Doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Okay.
Shall proceed as usual until we actually get to the proper crate, unless any problems pop up.
Dave is gonna keep a
I
close
mean, we have
eye.
to get down there. And, I can't imagine anything right now that's gonna.
Okay.
Can both of you give me a perception roll?
Of course.
Okay.
If it's an officer about to walk into them, I will already warn them.
Oh no, that's not supposed to.
Me and Politicman are having our time of our lives.
That is still on 19.
You
because
both notice that there are little on the cargo containers there are sort of signs, and they have Chinese characters on them, but they all say the same thing.
Do you convey this to Dave?
Yes, we would. Do
Dave
we-
will translate what they say.
Are there like crate numbers?
Can Donovan can Vladimir say Chinese characters?
No, I can see them through the cameras.
No, you
I don't
can't.
need. I don't need. I don't
I
care about
can't?
the characters.
Why?
Because they're quite
Oh.
small.
I don't care
Oh,
about
okay.
the characters. Is there a number?
Enhance. Zoom in.
Send me a
there-
picture through your comm link.
No, even before that, is there just a number? There's usually a number for these things.
Okay, I got like a 10-minute invocation for tons that should let me be able to read and understand things.
There is actually. I mean, these are just the ones here in the back that you can see.
What do they smell
I can
like?
invoke reading, but that doesn't do what I think it's.
Smell if they smell like meat or Nutri-Soy. That's probably what they are.
I mean, the meat would be frozen.
Okay.
Is it cold in there?
Oh yeah, they're cold, but
Is the cargo
then-
airtight?
it is actually airtight.
Okay, so I can't smell it then.
No.
I guess I could precog real quick, see what's in there. Or, yeah, maybe I know a guy that knows Chinese. Let's find that. Booyah! What's in the box?
There is a At first moment, you think this is some sort of Hoongan. He's got dreadlocks, he's got the top hat, he's got everything, but he's apparently Chinese. And he looks at it and he says, "It is meter."
Metal.
It is a meter.
Now, that would be
It
Japanese.
is a metal. Is that what you say? It is a metal?
It's meat. Meat.
Oh, sorry, you said meter. Like
Yeah,
metal.
he has a weird accent.
Okay, so it's meat.
Yeah, it's meat. And farther down the road, you find some which have a different logo, different Chinese characters on them.
Okay, do they look anything? So they're absolutely different.
Yeah, they look like Paul Joseph Watson, so...
Oh, Paul Joseph Watson. So shocked. Okay. Open singular circle. Are you sure this is in Korean?
So there's soy in them, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
God damn it, guys. Just go and finish the mission, please.
We're trying, but there's
Stop
too much
looking at the
Chinese
boxes
shit
of
on this French
Nutri-Soy.
ship. I'm
Yeah.
so sick and tired of this goddamn Chinese on this goddamn French ship.
All the way in the front, there are a couple of containers that have even other signage, and there is one double-sized container. It's actually quadruple-sized container that has a unique Chinese symbol on it.
Can I see that and read that? Is it big enough?
No.
God damn it.
I was like, I need to look up what true sight
God
is.
damn it!
But I mean, basically, you can surmise that this is where the reactor core is in.
Okay.
We don't know that. It might be miniature.
Okay, just go in, do the thing.
No, make sure it's the actual container first.
I mean, you could actually send Dave a picture on your comm link.
Yeah, Vlad, you do that.
Okay. I look at the picture Vlad sent me.
It says
Is-
Ying Long.
Is that all it says? Ying Long.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Guys, this is it.
Okay.
This is the point where
Um,
we discover that the crate is locked and we don't have the key.
It's not locked, no. It's pretty heavy, the thing.
It's not locked, it's welded shut.
Grace.
Yes.
Please ask your papa if this thing has a security system that will automatically activate a shit ton of alarms.
That's on cooldown.
I mean, it's on cooldown.
Yeah, he just asked him to describe Chinese characters to him so he can't use it again. This quickly.
Oh god damn it! This is the.
Well, I mean, I could try
I
reading
told
it.
you, Greek. I told you months ago. Codify these rules.
Okay, I'm gonna invoke read. Maybe it'll give me some idea of if there's security on it. I think that's how that works.
Can I
Not
roll a
sure.
perception to see if there's any
Okay,
internal
like
security in this thing?
theoretically, can we open it without any problem?
I mean, you'd need a might roll, but you could open it without any problems, yeah.
I'm gonna prepare an
Booby
action.
trap beyond imagination. Okay.
I'm gonna prepare a perception roll the moment they open it to see
Wait,
if it
I
tries to
can-
send out any messages.
Try
and
to
stop
detect
them.
silent alarm systems that are connected to the docks.
I could
or any-
probably summon.
The thing is,
I could summon an ethereal creature that could probably poke its head in there.
Don't think you can actually summon ethereal.
it's not gonna be invisible. That's gonna be a problem.
Not only that,
Oh,
it's
man, I don't
technically
know
not
if ghosts can get
ethereal.
picked up on.
I mean, you
or
can
visual.
do the ready action. That you can definitely do that. But like from what you can tell, there is nothing unusual. There's no extra alarm system going through this. But they didn't expect anyone to get this far.
Okay, party. Let's just walk into the DM trap. Grace, help me out.
I
am-
have the
I don't have them. I don't have.
I have the perception prepared.
Come on.
He's got
Grace.
perception
Focus
prepared.
action.
It's
Come on.
focused.
Come on, Constantine. Help me pull. Come on.
Okay.
Do it.
As we're doing it together.
Do it. Do it. Come on, guys. Do it.
It's gonna be so bad.
I did
Um,
okay.
Yeah, there's a loud as you open this
Shit.
huge gate.
I rolled a perception.
And yeah, there's no alarm systems going off. You can see the security guard in the front turning around. And well, something happens that you didn't quite you can't really look into this thing that you've just opened. But there is it's quite cold aboard the ship. The cargo hold is not heated. And there is a, you know how when you breathe, there's a cloud of white smoke?
Oh, come on. He has to roll a
Gave us
perception
cancer.
for that.
And that's what's coming out of that thing, and you can't see
Oh.
where it comes from.
Okay. If I do blind sight, could I see?
Yes.
Mind dredge him.
You could see then.
Mind
Did I
fuck the
get
guard.
I can't
Creed.
memory wipe him.
Krieg.
Yes?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm gonna try true sight. True sight it is.
Krieg.
Yes?
Krieg.
Yes?
Answer the question.
I don't know what you asked me.
Check your DMs, I guess.
No, he didn't send me a DM. I just didn't hear him because his mic sucks ass.
See the thing.
Yeah.
How many levels of Donovan is too silent for this shit are you on?
Yeah. I sent you a message.
No, you literally I can send you a screenshot of how you didn't send me a fucking message.
The DM.
Like, literally, I didn't get anything. Did you send it over WhatsApp? Did you send me an email? Because I didn't get it on Discord.
I'm gonna
Sent it by
screen
pigeon.
cap the roll. I'm gonna screen cap the roll 20.
I did actually get a... Oh, the fucking roll 20. As if I read the roll 20, dude.
Ah! You're the DM!
No. It's not what you think it is.
Okay, so I true sighted. Do I see anything in there?
Yeah, I was about to describe to you what you see in there. So, though it is clear, even from your layman's knowledge, that this is not a dragon, it is clearly some type of dracoform. Its scales are a mixture of sulfur yellow and magmatic orange, with its many horns and bony spikes looking as though they are made of onyx. Though it looks like an illusion at first, this creature is not merely a wild beast, but a wild beast augmented with heavy cybernetics. Its eyes may have stared at you with feral intelligence, but all you can see are two glowing red orbs. Chrome and evidence of surgery is visible all over, from the throat and neck to suspensions on the wings, a reinforced spine, armor plating shielding vital
Wait,
organs,
why did we open this box?
to an almost completely metallic tail. It screeches, and the sound carries with it a sort of artificiality that curls up your fingernails. Needless to say, this is neither a capacitor nor a power generator.
But can
Why
we turn
did you
it
guys
into a
want me to open
capacitor?
the big box? What the fuck is wrong with you? I said let's not open the big box. Let's make sure it's what we want. But no, please open the big box. I roll 19. I open big box. There's a fucking dragon morph. No, really. I love this. This is great. Great plan. I love playing with you guys. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
Both of you give me agility rolls to hide, like with the appropriate advantage.
How fucked are we?
It says
Please
5, right?
don't complain. This was literally our first mission. in
I'm
Donovan's
safe.
campaign.
Fuck you, Vlad. I'm out.
So, Vladimir,
Hi.
there is this roaring creature steps out of the box, and it sets its sights on. It looks at you as though it could see you.
Blindsight intensifies.
Does it appear to be aggressive?
And,
I'm moving behind the box.
That is the situation in which we all roll initiative.
I have agility 30. I'm hidden. I don't have to do shit.
There's
I'm behind
technically
the
an action that I wanted to do even before this, like the moment that I saw the creature. That action might prevent initiative. Odds of success are low.
Too good. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
behind the box.
We're gonna try to do the pointless effect of trying to charm this creature.
Do it. Do it.
Beasts should fucking obey. And I shall use
Bad
3
dragon.
legend points. I shall apply 3 legend points to this, and I'm gonna hope for the best.
Wait, how many legend points do we get? after
22.
this session?
What? What did you? What did you? What with the who?
How many legend points do we get at the end of
Beyond
each
the dragon
The
thing.
standard amount.
Which is
3! It's 3! It's 3! Every time he says the standard amount, it's 3!
okay.
I fucking... Sorry, Krieg.
Okay, so
Well, Vladimir, you have definitely part of this creature. You have won it over to you, but there is still as though there were another half of this creature that also exists inside of it.
oh fuck! I tried to deck into the dragon morph. I've seen this story too many times.
Did we go back into the 80s?
Apparently. I
yeah,
deck
you
into
can-
the fucking
Wait,
dragon
is
morph.
this not actually a fucking dragon morph?
No, you can. No, it's a Draco form. It's actually a wyvern. This is an Austrian wyvern.
I call them wyverns.
Wyvern. I don't give a shit, man. With your fucking
Why?
Magical
Great
animal on a boat, cybered up. This feels like something we've done before, guys.
It's not-
I have never done anything like this. I'm fine. I'm behind the
I
box.
hate
You
my
guys are
life.
fucked.
I hate my life. Why
but
is it
Da-
always the rivers and the monsters?
Dave,
I just-
what? Dave, what?
Yes.
Do you want to hack it?
I want to deck into the creature and basically
Get the fuck out. 'Cause what-
Well, okay,
I wanna
does Vlad
say-
wanted... What do you want him to do, Vlad?
I'm actually gonna
Wait,
give
wait,
everyone turns.
I want this
now.
thing to just leave me alone, and then
I'm gonna try to deck into this thing and charm it using my influence.
No. I'm running away, DM.
I'm going to send it dragon porn to earn its trust.
I charm it by making myself look like a pre-programmed authoritative figure. And I do a focused
This-
action.
like you do understand what a wild animal is, right?
Yes, but you said that it has cybernetics. And you said that it has different parts. So if its organic part is charmed and its cybernetic part is charmed, then it is properly charmed.
Of course,
Come
there is
on.
a guard we could have
He's
it go.
technically correct. The best kind of correct.
I'm
This
going
isn't
to
the
make
IRS.
it look at Vladimir as a superior authoritative figure. Fucking go. 43! There. That's my victory screech.
Well, this changes things.
Yes, it does!
You can't, Vladimir, you don't know what the other part is doing. but apparently it's not prompting the part that now kind of likes you to attack you. But nevertheless, everyone still gets to roll initiative.
So Vladimir now looks like Xi Jinping.
Like
Guys,
everyone,
forget
write
to
in
say
your
thank you to the
initiatives.
Decker.
Come on. You can control your own numbers.
don't forget to say thank you to the Decker, who just saved your ass from being attacked by a fucking cybernetic.
I had
tackle
a roll
wolf.
30. I was safe.
You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling
Okay,
12 guys with guns and advantage through on each attack.
let me just ask you real
Wait, do I
quick.
get advantage 5 on my roll with for initiative or just regular?
It's only stealth. It's only
Let me ask you something real quick, Constantine. Do you really think you're safe from a cybernetic dracomorph with blind sight? Like, do you really think your invisibility or your stealthing will really hide you from it in a closed, small room? It
So
can
the
literally
members-
detect you through heat vision.
Party members of the boat, please help! We've fallen and we can't get out!
You haven't fallen. I can see you. You're perfectly
No,
fine.
see, the
You can just run out of
Dracomorph doesn't really give a shit about us, man. It's going to attack the guard. Me, on the other hand, I'm looking
so
for the
the
other boxes.
first person to act is Ivan, because he goes first in the initiative order. So
Delay your
Ivan, you
action.
know that you understand that there is something wrong somewhere over there.
Out there.
I'm going to try to use my comlink to ask what's going on.
There
Yeah,
are 12 people with guns and an angry cyber lizard.
how
Please help!
how the fuck did
Okay.
you manage to get so loud with your shit mic? Jesus fucking Christ.
Dave,
He put it into his mouth.
can Dave basically turn to frickin' Dave is gonna turn to him and say, what we thought was a generator is actually a cybernetic miniature dragon. We have successfully
Named
charmed
generator.
it. Is it a generator? I don't know.
No, it's named generator.
Oh, it's named generator.
No, it's actually
Okay.
not.
It is now. It's canon.
No, it's named Yinglong, and give me a moment. Yinglong
It means a long
means responsive dragon. So
Literally.
yeah,
It responds.
it's a mythological dragon from Chinese mythology.
Literally, the moment where a
It's not
single
the
Google
treasure one.
Translate would have saved us the trouble. Okay.
No, it's not. Yeah, why don't we have machine translations on
I
our
have-
readers?
I just want to really quickly.
Because
I
it's a
have that
Shadowrun.
app
I
on
just
my
want-
communicator. I should be able to do this.
Guys, calm down. The dragon is
It's
charmed.
still Ivan's turn. It is still Ivan's turn.
I know,
right
but
now.
he asked what the situation is, and I just want to give a quick rundown of the situation to him. That what we thought was a generator was actually a cybernetic lizard. The guards haven't yet spotted them, but one of them may be getting suspicious. The dragon is charmed, and they are panicking because it wasn't a generator.
I'm not panicking. I'm hidden. I'm behind the box.
Yes, you are.
Do you need help, or do you think you can manage?
Oh my! Only
The balls!
only a huge troll with guns would look a dragon in the face and say, "Ah, they'll handle it."
He's not looking at it though. He's outside the ship.
It's also
Charmed.
why
Why
are
are
you
you
fucking
so
casual,
scared?
son?
It's charmed. Just slap the device on it and leave. There's nothing horrible about it.
This is how you spot a true professional.
Just slap on a device. Just. I hate my life. I hate my life.
So yeah, you can, by the way, Ivan, I don't know if you know this, but you can delay your action. You can ready action, so you can say, if this and this happens, I'll respond, and then you can immediately do something when that happens. You can do that from a rules perspective.
Like, say, if the Dragon Godzilla's the ship, I can act.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, and it is now the Dragon Godzilla's turn.
Which is still charmed. Twice.
I mean, of course, yeah, but Um. Actually, I couldn't do it like that, could I? Fucking syntax, man.
I'm trying to remember what that bird was in Godzilla's universe. Was it Radon?
No. Fuck.
This is a boss. Yeah, he is. His cybernetics part is no longer. Actually, the cybernetics part had the higher score, so the charmed part is no longer hacked, and the beast itself starts to screech violently, and it jumps forward, jumps out of its box, and it jumps with it tries to fly, but the cybernetic section of it is unresponsive. Fuck you, boss turn. I know how boss turns work.
Why does the boss get 3 whatever?
Because I said so, and it jumps on the other containers, and it is now in the space between the ceiling, which is also that can be opened from the inside. And there is yeah, and the other shipping containers. And that it doesn't do anything else at this point in time, which makes it the guard's turn, and the guard comes round, sees that the creature has somehow escaped. He has no idea how, and he sounds the alarm, and now the alarm is being sounded.
I stop him from sounding the alarm. Oh fuck! Can I do that actually?
No, you can't do that.
As a reaction, as a defense, as an improvised defense action, I stop him from activating the alarm.
You could do that as a defense action, yes.
There. Ray.
Basically, we're fighting Mecha Rodan.
See, I'm trying to stop them. I'm trying to stop the guards from gathering and shooting Vlad. Because I assume the dragon is friendly towards these guys. So I'm going to roll influence with advantage 1, I guess. Don't fail me now, dice gods. Well, it's a 15. It's a basic alarm system, and don't forget that I'm an admin. I've already hacked into this. You yourself said that it's a pretty archaic system.
Yeah, but the nice thing about pretty archaic system is that they are pretty reliable. So all he has to do is hit a button, and there's beep, beep, beep. But, to be fair, he doesn't know that Vladimir is there. Like, he knows that the dragon has escaped. And
But he doesn't know that there are 2 people in there. Okay.
No, he just knows that the beast has escaped. And now the alarm is being sounded. And he's also talking over the separate comlink frequency, going, my dudes, there is some shit going on here.
My dudes, the dragon has escaped.
Yeah, that is exactly how he sounds. Yeah, and so the other guys don't get to do anything this turn. Dave, it is now your... No, actually, you just did a defense action.
Yeah, a defense action.
Dollmaker, it is your turn.
Okay, so it doesn't know that I'm here. Who's it focusing on right now?
Right now, it doesn't seem to be focusing on anyone in particular. It seems to be focusing on getting rid of... doing something in spite of what its cybernetic parts are telling it to do.
In spite of. Okay. Well, it doesn't know that I'm here.
No.
And I think that the generator is still somewhere around. So I'm probably going to be looking for some of the boxes.
Wait, really?
I mean, I'm not going to... I don't know if I should fight this thing or not.
No. Just put the device into the box where the dragon was.
But
that is a
this
good
isn't
point, actually.
The generator, though.
I
thought we were here after a generator. Did they get false information? What?
I have the feeling there is no generator.
I have a feeling that in some way this dragon is the generator. It's just a generator of something completely different, not power.
Autism?
No.
Generates corporate need for superior firepower.
I think it generates shit, like pants shitting fear, like the one you are experiencing right now.
Actually, I don't know if I'm feeling that right now. Should I make a will roll?
You're free to do as you wish, Grace.
No, I
Just
I
throw the
mean-
transmitter in the box and run. That's what I suggest.
do I have it or does Vlad?
Vlad has the transponder.
Okay, then I can't do shit with that.
Run.
But
I
like,
guess
from what you can like, here's like the basic observation. With how big that creature is, and you can see how big that creature is, there's not going to be a whole lot of stuff that is also inside of that cargo container.
All right, well, Constantine. Okay, so how far is it to the exit?
It's like 3 turns running.
Damn.
Okay, so that's like what? That's 90 feet.
No,
it's double
No,
that.
it's more.
36 meters.
My speed is 30, and that's like.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah,
run, you
feet,
double your
right.
speed.
Yeah, if you use your major action,
right,
yeah.
right. So it's all right. Okay. I guess I try to make it to the exit without getting in that thing's way.
Well, that should be easy considering it's on top of the crates and top of the cargo containers, and you don't have to go over the top of the cargo containers.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to be trying to like exiting out the same way I'm going or not. So
Yeah, this is not going to fit through the door.
it can try. I don't know if it's not going to try or not.
So yeah, you run in the direction of the door, and because this thing has boss
I
X
said-
too, it gets 2 more actions this turn. One of these actions will be once again to resist. Yeah, and now the cybernetic part is also no longer hacked. The thing is now working in tandem with each other, and it jumps out on top. It jumps up against the things that could be theoretically lifted up if one were to take out or put in additional cargo containers to the ship, and it will, in doing so, it will perform a might check. Where is it? Where's the? I should probably pop out the character sheet. It would make things easier for me. And yeah, there's a dent in. There's like a dent in that now, but nothing has happened yet. That makes us Vladimir's turn.
Gonna put the transmitter inside the cage of the creature,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna leg it after that.
We don't know if that's the actual generator.
We don't care.
This
It has the name of the generator, okay? If they didn't fucking... It's the only thing with that name as well, and it's the
I
only
have the
big box in the
feeling-
entire room.
I have the feeling that they put the generator into this creature to power its cybernetics.
Yeah, agreed. So, leg it.
Yeah, you leg it, and then also the creature once again gets a turn because 2 turns. That's the wrong button. I mean, it doesn't matter, but yeah, and once again it bongs against the big old thing, and nothing happens. And it's Julius's turn.
I guess we should go and help them.
Right now they are not. They have not been seen by the guards, and the guards will be preoccupied by the dragon. For now, we can lay low until they are, until they actually need us to go in guns blazing. Right now, they don't know that Shadowrunners are here.
I'm gonna do a bolster on me and Vlad.
Vlad?
No.
Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan, sorry.
I love that troll image holding an M60.
This is like the badass gun-toting dude.
Yeah, it's a guy with gun intensifies, literally.
So how if I do a multiple? How big is the disadvantage if I do 2?
That would be 2, unless you have
Okay.
any special things
Which I have, so it's
like
1.
boon focus or multi-target boon shit.
Yeah.
It's actually
Fuck.
that is actually exactly what you have. You actually have boon focus and multi-target boon.
But I think he has boon focus heal though, not boon focus bolster.
But multi-target is for everything.
I didn't know he had multi-target. So yeah, basically, yeah, roll again, but correctly this time, please.
I don't think it would have changed anything because he rolled a 3, a 1, a 1, and a 1.
Jesus, that's almost an epic failure, dude.
That is actually.
There we go.
You prick your finger with a fucking needle.
Fucking hell.
That's
Well,
pretty bad.
advantage. Well, he
You
rolled
rolled
19.
the exact same thing.
What? Nope.
God damn it!
You rolled the exact same thing.
Fuck.
What do you mean he rolled the exact same thing? He rolled a 19. Oh, he rolled with disadvantage 1 again.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why he pricked his finger. Yeah, it is now once again Ivan's turn.
Ivan, just
You have seen that the ship is now the cargo ship. There is a something inside the cargo ship is hammering against the big old cargo hatch, and the ship is bobbing up and down quite virulently.
How far away from the ship am I?
Like 10 meters in a good spot. Also a bit above.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to stay right where I am and see what happens. Should the dragon break out, I'm going to act.
Excellent. It is now the turn of the thing.
Dragon Queen's turn.
And
shit.
that is also exactly what happens now. The cargo hatch just flings open, and it outflies this sort of fucking wyvern. And Ivan, what do you do?
Elaborate precisely what it does.
It flies upward. And yeah, it is now in the process of flying upward. And this is where we engage the slow motion.
Does it seem like it's going to be flying upward and away, or?
You cannot tell quite yet.
Fuck, it's crab scenario 2.0!
Oh no!
It is the crab
It is currently in the process of, it just came out, and it's mid-jump and, like, using the wings to gain some upward momentum. That is the thing that it is. It might drop down later, it might fly, though it looks a bit heavy.
Okay, and the guys who were at the gangway, the staff and the security guy, are they still there?
Yeah, they are, shouting in fear.
I think I'm still going to do nothing and see where this goes. There's nothing I can do, really.
Okay, would you still keep your reaction though? You can still react later. The Wujing guards, very very interested. Like there's the one that's standing on up top. He immediately puts up his rifle and tries to shoot at the thing.
Oh yeah, that's a wise thing for you to do.
This seems like none of our problem.
And actually, the flechettes actually hit the thing, but they also just kind of glance off. So, yeah, it doesn't seem to have done much.
3 damage intensifies.
Yeah, and now the creature actually seems to have stopped flying. He's just wanted to get out, and it has landed on the asphalted cargo area right in front of the sailors. And what it does now is it inflicts, it shouts, it does like a sonic boom. No, actually that's not what I'm. It shouts very loudly. It goes, and all of the sailors that are standing in front of it are flying off in all kinds of directions.
Is it my turn yet?
And yeah, now it is unless Ivan wants to do something.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, it is now Dave's turn.
This is the point where we
Okay.
proceed to pop out some popcorn.
Dave is gonna send a message to the head of security's console saying, from the superior, there may be some problem with the containment of the creature. I would like to request that you check again to make sure it's safe.
Yeah, the security guy already knows that shit has hit the fan.
I know, but I'm still sending it.
Like,
because
you
the
can
other
see
guy
through
wouldn't. I'm covering your tracks here, okay? They sent a message saying that it's possible the containment was not good enough. So
It literally wasn't locked,
Yes!
man!
it wasn't.
Who are these
The containment-
people?
The containment may have been insubstantial for the cargo. I would like you and your men to check again and ensure the security of the cargo.
What
So you
kind
can-
of AAA corp doesn't lock a fucking door?
That's what Dave sends to the head of security.
So
Fucking
these
crazy contractors, I swear.
the security detail is, as you can see through the cameras, is running outside and taking up and making ready to take up positions. So yeah,
Also, after I've sent that message, I'm gonna say to Vlad and Constantine, the guards seem preoccupied. I think this is your chance to get the hell out of there, so we can all get the hell out of here and never get close to here.
yeah, it's Dollmaker's turn. Are you still legging it?
And it broke out from the top, right?
Yeah, but then you can't. There's no way you can get up there.
I'm just asking, like, that's what's... I'm just recapping here.
Yeah, it's no longer in the ship.
Okay, so... We're absolutely certain there's no generator on the ship, then.
You're not absolutely certain, but you're pretty sure. Like, it's. I mean, come on.
Alright.
It makes sense that something got lost in translation. They assumed it was a generator. All that they really knew, and Nemo made this clear, is that the thing is called Yinglong.
Alright. Oh, I guess Constantine's pretty much exiting out of the ship as best as he can. So yeah, I guess I'm still legging it.
Okay, well then you'll have a yeah. That's that. Vladimir.
I shall do the sensible thing and run away.
So you also have a one more turn of running away after this. It is.
Why would we ever deal with this, DM? We did our job. We put the device in the crate. We did our job.
Yes, we did, actually.
This counts as mission completion.
They did. I want to point out, they did not even spot us.
They did not say there will be a fucking dragon in the crate,
They
DM.
did not spot us. We were utmost stealth. We deserve all of the prizes.
They will get that container, but not the contents.
I mean, it's not going to be linked to our allies that we did this.
No, it's not going to be linked to anyone, dude.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is happening on the fucking Seine River in France. I'm telling
I'm just
you,
waiting.
on the river, there's like 100 motherfuckers with iPhones, camera shooting this fucking event right now.
I'm
just
wanna
waiting
point
for
out-
like the Earth's Defense Force to show up.
Yes, the fucking EDF is showing up with their goddamn tanks.
It is now actually once again the Wyvern's turn, and it uses. This is cool, man. This is really cool.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unironically. So what it does is it shoots its big old tail gun. Actually, it should get advantage. It has the thing. It should get advantage on. No, that's even the wrong thing. Fuck this. Yeah, it shoots this this sort of spat of. Ignore the flavor text. It shoots from its tail because wyverns have like an acid shooting, like a scorpion. They have it in the back, but this is a cybernetic thing, so it can now shoot acid, and it shoots acid at the
No key rules lawyering. It's fine.
But here's the thing, though. This is an NPC, so I can do what I want. And yeah, he shoots at the security detail just randomly, and they all are now crying. Though only like 3 of them have actually gotten out of the door.
Crying.
Yeah.
Can I see from the cameras if they're being dissolved alive and that's why they're crying?
No, they're not yet being dissolved alive. It's not that kind of acid, but it is.
Does it seem to be tear gas?
It's acid. Julius.
I put on a gas mask.
Okay. It is once again the creature's turn, and the creature leaps onto the boat. And it slashes at the security detail. And actually does quite a bit of damage. Like, it takes down 2 of the people in the security detail. While the others have now stopped trying to push through the door and taken up position behind it. Ivan.
I'm still not going to do anything.
Not
That
my
is the
Like, you're
problem.
not gonna like.
That is the
hide or
right
whatever.
reaction. That is the
Yes,
proper
actually, that is
reaction.
the rational thing to do. Yeah.
Imagining him, they're just standing there with an assault rifle, eating a sandwich. Looking at
Yes.
It's like the heavy from Team Fortress.
literally is the happy
Nom, nom.
This
Oh,
is
this is
not my
bad.
problem.
the spy and the scout are doing their artistic things, and he's just looking at them like, fucking idiots.
Well, I am the medic, so
You are! The medic is next to the heavy! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, so
does
then,
that...
which of us is a spy?
I think I would be the spy because I hack shit, and yeah, I
guess
become
I'm the
invisible.
engineer because I make shit.
Yeah, you are the engineer. The engineer and the scout
I
are
think
just
the only
fucking about in
person
the
with
front
any
lines.
actual tech skills in this situation would be the engineer. Let's just put it like that. It is
I'm a-
the Cyber Wyvern's turn, and
Actually,
the
yeah, no, I'm the engineer.
Cyber
Can't have both
Wyvern.
roles, that's OP.
What?
don't know when
Can't
it's a
have
spy.
both roles, that's overpowered.
It's a boss. They get this many rolls.
No, I'm talking about Dave. He gets to be the engineer and the spy? That's
No,
bullshit.
he gets to be
He's not
only
the
the
spy.
engineer.
And who's the spy?
Donovan.
You have the fancy suit. You get to be the spy.
Alright.
But he can't even become invisible, or hack. Do you have a revolver, Constantine?
I have a shotgun. I guess I am
You're
the
no
scout.
spy.
So now we're gonna do something very, very cool.
Oh God. No.
Actually, this shouldn't. It shouldn't. I should
When
have.
the DM says, I'm gonna have some fun with you bastards now.
Yeah. Actually, both of you, Constantine and Vladimir, give me a fortitude roll.
Fuck.
I mean,
That's 59, man. I don't think we're gonna pass the 59, my dude.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah. So Dollmaker, the creature right now has done like a sonic boom shout into the ship, right? And you're both in the ship. You're a level below what has happened, but basically you, Dollmaker, there's like a. It's as though you were standing inside of the Big Ben, and it does sound like a big bang. And you slip and fall over to the floor. You don't hurt yourself, but you now have a huge headache and have no idea what the fuck is going on. Vlad, you have to stop dead in your tracks because you almost fall over, but you don't quite fall over.
I don't know, with a roll like that, I think Vlad is just kind of humming a very nice tune. Because, like,
Dun, 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 dun. If
like,
you
I don't think
you
it's
can
affected at
fly,
all.
you
Like,
can
if
reach
anything, I think he
the
roars
sky.
back, and the dragon is upset.
Dun, 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 dun. It's alright. Take a chance.
Oh, yes.
There is no
So
thing.
and the Wujing guards, they shoot out their trank flechettes randomly against this creature as well as they can, but they're all knocked away. There's like the sliver of the tongue of this creature that's looking out, so they don't get to hit anything, even though they have auto-targeting systems. They're all inside still. It is Dave's turn.
Has the commander of security responded to the email I've sent?
No, he is otherwise preoccupied.
Oh. Let me think here. Well, I mean, anything I try to do this thing will attract attention. So, fuck, what do I even do? Should I just send another message to it? Anything I do to this will attract unnecessary attention. I don't want to attract attention.
I want to point out that you have two teammates currently caught inside of this ship, and the only entrance that you seem to know of
Is a plank.
there is the monster in front of there, and on the other side of that there are a lot of security guards.
I swear, I think like every second mission we get fucked over by bad info.
Okay, hold on. This thing is cybernetic, right?
Yes.
But it does
EMP
not
bomb.
have any actual access to the Matrix, right?
Probably not, because it does seem to be a feral creature. But
Okay.
it's difficult
Can
to
I-
determine where the machine ends and where the monster begins.
Can I hack a nearby crane and just turn it around and smack it with it?
You could do that.
I'm gonna do
Are you
that.
challenging it to a duel?
So
Yes,
here's
I'm
how-
challenging
right-
it to a crane duel.
So there's two types of cranes here. There are regular cranes with clamps, and there are magnetic cranes. And you use the magnetic cranes are the ones who are easier to swerve, but of course you can't. If you have like a shipment of hard drives, you don't want to use a magnetic crane to lift the box.
I'm
cargo
going to
container with
use
an
the
electromagnet.
heaviest, most blunt thing that will just smack into this thing and hit it and knock it down away from the entrance of the ship. I basically want to
roll me
Force
influence.
move it away. Okay, so it's a focused action. And it's decking. Let's go. It's 38.
Yeah, you managed to you now have control of the crane, but because it's a very slow thing, you'll have to wait to do shit until next turn. Meanwhile, it
That's
is once
perfectly fine.
again the wyvern's turn, and it'll try to rip open a bigger hole, and it actually deforms the entrance area to the ship. Vladimir, you have caught yourself again, but you're a bit confused. You can't hear properly. You're deafened.
I run away.
So
we
you're still
skipped me then?
running towards the sound.
Alright.
Well, I know the exit from this place, correct?
Yeah, but that's also where the sound came from. Also, although you don't really know because the sound kind of came from everywhere.
Oh, I'm gonna be trying to get off the ship right now. That would be my main concern.
Okay, well, run right by Constantine, why don't you?
Now, Constantine, there are far more mean things that I can do than just run next to you. Just gonna keep running. Just gonna keep running.
So yeah, you reach the stairwell, and that ends your turn. It is now once again the creature's turn, and it will also once again try to, it basically rips open the front side of the ship with the Texas. I'm pretty sure it's not called the Texas. And it takes one of the security guards. It has it now in its claws, and it takes it and it just throws the thing into its gullet, and swallows the cunt whole. Julius,
Ouch.
what do you want to do?
Pull out the chair and just enjoy the mayhem.
That is what you should do. I love how you two are just sitting up there right now, just going.
I mean, there's nothing I can really do.
Doesn't feel so bad now when you have to stay outside, eh? We're bored before, but now you're fucking happy.
Yeah. And Ivan, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I think I'll pull up another chair.
You now have 3 chairs. Yeah. This is
One is for my feet.
Like, to be honest, for a guy with amnesia, you don't recall even in your pre-amnesia times having ever seen anything this amusing.
It is a novel experience.
Wyvern is now gonna try and shoot. Actually, it's gonna try and shoot another sonic boom into the ship. And once again, I want both of you to give me fortitude checks.
Come on, lads, I believe in you.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Holy shit! Yeah, this time both of you were prepared, and you managed to do over with this quite well. And Dollmaker has fully recovered from the previous sonic boom. The Woojing guards are in. Let's just say they're in disarray, shall we?
I have a question. How many times did that D8 explode?
A few.
More than enough.
Why doesn't it say? That's fucking dumb. That's some weird syntax. Yeah, and some of the guards actually managed to get in a few shots at the creature, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. I mean, it's bleeding out of a few holes, but it's mostly just shouting and screaming. It's weird, not real scream. Dave.
Okay, so I have control of the heaviest crane right now.
Yes.
And what I want to do is I want to turn the crane and knock it into the creature and just knock it unconscious. I want to inflict the, what do you call it, the incapacitating bane on it with a crane.
Can't you just use the magnet's power to do that?
Can I? I mean, I don't want to fuck over its systems and make it self-destruct.
This is not a you have not the big crane is a clamp crane. Jesus Christ. It is a
It's the pinchy one.
Crane. Exactly, it's the pinchy one. It doesn't have an electromagnet on it.
Yeah,
yeah, but I thought he was going to use the one that had the electromagnet.
No, but
no,
that's
I'm using
not
the heavy
heaviest
one
though.
All right.
I'm using the heaviest one to knock it unconscious.
Okay,
boom.
You will have. I think it's a 3d6. Roll me a 20 and a 3d6 that explode.
Plus 1d6.
3d6.
Oh, yeah, 3d6. I was about to do it manually. 1d6 plus 1d6. 3d6.
And then
I add the two things in front of every D, right?
No, after the entire
All right,
command.
the d20 doesn't explode. After the d20 doesn't explode. So, like this. 31.
It's still a pretty terrible roll, but it actually. Oh, that one did explode. See, why doesn't it show you when it explodes? That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it is good. You do actually manage to you knock over the creature, and it sort of
Fascinated.
it falls over. It slithers across the deck, and it's basically it's now spewed across it, And it is actually incapacitated.
I call upon the comms of everyone else. I say, mission accomplished. The creature is knocked out.
Well, yeah, it's knocked out right now, my dude. It also immediately gets to resist that.
Details. Fuck! It managed to resist.
Yeah, and it's shaken though. It's shaken. It can't. It needs a moment to find its bearings once again.
Well, lads, we've got time to get the fuck out of there.
It's your turn. You are completely recovered, and you can run up the stairs this turn. Hello?
Sorry, what?
You are recovered and can run up the stairs this turn.
All right. Is the dragon still up there, or is it pretty much knocked out?
You don't really know. I mean, you've been told that it's knocked out.
All right. I guess. Well, I mean, that's why I'm not able to see it from the hole I climbed the top of.
No.
All right.
Like, basically, the hole is in the front of the ship, but you are now in the back of the ship, and the wyvern is above you.
All right. I thought I deformed the door, but all right. I guess I run up the stairs. Right. This is basically the episode where Constantine was also there. So I'm just running upstairs, I guess.
Also, Vladimir, yes, it is.
Thank you.
The creature is now once again its turn. The wyvern it attempts to it jumps up and attempts to slash at the crane, and hits it and actually manages to cut off the wires. And now the huge clamp sort of crashes onto the tarmac on the other side.
Bang. But the crane is still up, right?
Well, the crane still stands, but it doesn't have a clamp anymore.
Details.
Vladimir.
I can still crane joust.
I keep running away.
Well, you're now at the point at which you can go up the stairs and enter the area where the where all the security guards are.
How many security guards are around, and what are they doing?
You can't see in the first moment. There might be like half a dozen, maybe a couple more. Most of them are dead or unconscious.
Amazing. What is the creature doing?
Yeah, that's not really. I mean, you can look out and you see that it is not immediately in front of the entrance.
Is it flying in the air?
You can't see that. You can see that it is not immediately in front of the entrance.
I will exit through the entrance into the actual hall.
Yeah, the creature is about like 10 meters away from you and has just dropped back onto the ship.
Okay. If I actually approach it into melee range, do I have an action?
You can't approach it into melee range anymore. Your turn is done.
Very
Why
well.
would you want to approach it?
That cost me my whole movement, correct?
Yes.
And my major action, yes?
Yes.
Very well.
Why would you want to approach it?
Who knows? Julius, how's the show going? How's the popcorn?
Well, the popcorn needs a bit more salt, but I go get a drink. And I ask Ivan if he also wants one.
Yes, please.
This is the most fucked up shit.
Dude, this is great. This is the best mission.
We need to use this as the soundtrack for this combat. Come on, guys.
Use what? Oh god.
Is this gonna be some like hard bass? Yes.
What is this?
Yes. No, but also yes. So much yes. If you want to know what Donovan just posted, just Google Vitas and click on the first song that you see. It's one of the best pieces of music that ever came out of a country that was culturally repressed for several decades. It's basically Japan, but without the nukes.
It's Japan, but Slav.
Yes. And also Australian.
Yes.
Australian. So,
Ivan, you've just received a drink. It's quite good. It's very amusing. You wanna do anything?
Nah.
I mean, you are getting paid, so I mean, that's what matters.
Exactly.
hey, we did our
The
job.
Russian text of that song is like the most objective truth that can be said. Like, I have come here to sing this song. It's true.
So, what does the dragon do? Does he slash at the crane again?
Actually, the thing has just fallen off. The crane is just, it's a bit confused. It looks around and it's gonna try to roll perception. I'm gonna make an opposed roll. Donovan, you're still invisible, right?
He is, yes.
Well then, roll me the agility with the appropriate advantage.
Should be 5.
Yes.
We must use the summon grace spell.
Someone gray.
Summon grace.
Just
Grace?
hit the button.
No. Here's how you summon grace.
It's you who are supposed to hit the button.
Wait, me?
Yes,
You're
you
the
are
one doing the fucking thing.
You are standing outside right now. Yeah, it sees you. And it leaps into your direction and immediately slashes you with one of its claws. Oh, no,
I do a defense action with a crane and attempt to disrupt it. I turn the
magnet
crane.
one this time.
I turn the crane as it tries to fly off in order to knock it away and knock off
It
its
doesn't
aim.
have a clamp anymore. It's just wires
Yeah,
dangling
I'm
off.
doing it with the crane's thing. You know, the handle that is holding the
Holy
clamp?
shit.
No, that's
This
on
thing
the,
has a
that's
tail
on the,
and
that's on the,
wings.
first of all, that's on the other side of the crane. It's too high up, and the crane is very slow. That's not possible. You're gonna have to come up with something else.
But you can use the
Okay.
magnet one, right?
Fuck.
I'm going to try to shoot at the dragon, not so much to kill
No,
it,
hold
to
on, no,
distract
no.
it.
Like,
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll attract attention. We're trying
that-
not to attract attention.
That's fine. That doesn't actually hit me.
So there is a magnet
Okay,
crane,
then.
right?
Then we're not defending. Then we're not defending.
You actually can't perform a defense action unless a character actually takes damage.
yeah.
That is true.
Fair enough.
Dude, I will defend with the crane.
You're literally the guy that goes, he's attacking us, launch the nukes as a defensive measure!
How the fuck did you fix your microphone this quickly?
He didn't. He's just shouting in it.
I did not.
He's shouting in it like a maniac.
That's simple. It's just simple, Krieg. I did not fix it.
It's very
I
archaic
did
technology,
not
isn't it?
fix it.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit you. Yeah, the Vujing guards are just fucking out. They're not, I mean, they're probably not all dead, but they are out.
Fuck this shit.
Diva, what are you doing?
Dude, what?
Wait, what?
Okay, so now we will try to get access to the. Oh fuck. Okay, critical question: is the nearest crane close to the dragon?
I mean, there are other cranes in. There is a crane that has an electromagnet that can work that station, basically.
Okay, I will hack into the electromagnet crane and use the magnet to just drag the dragon, force move it away from the ship.
Okay, give me an influence roll.
Crane combat. 29.
Yeah, you managed to take control of the crane, but once again, it's a pretty slow process, so you're gonna have to wait until next turn to actually do anything with it.
That's okay. That is okay.
It is the creature's turn,
Crane combat.
and it attempts to sonic boom you in the face, Vladimir. But somehow you hear its voice, but right now it only sounds natural. The artificial element of it isn't there. It doesn't seem to have been augmented by its cybernetics, probably by some sort of malfunction or whatever.
Can we say that it was the crane from far away starting up its effect just for schematics?
Yeah, we could.
By a crane.
What?
Yeah.
It was also just hit by a crane. Dollmaker, you are basically like around the corner, and you can hear that there's that the monster is right outside. You're surrounded by dead Wujing people and unconscious Wujing people, and also you're still invisible. So.
Okay. If I attack or like if I use summon creature on no wait, I can do animate. I can actually animate one of them, can I? Fuck, what is
I think animation is something that takes quite a long while.
Oh yeah, okay, then I'm gonna summon creature on one of the dead
Hours.
Wuchon.
Just summon. You can just summon.
Just run.
You could actually do that though. If you use summon creature, you can just say that one of the guys, the dead guys, is now.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do then. So I'm going to summon one of them. I do not. All right then.
Yeah, your powerful incantation does not seem to take effect.
Okay, well, that's my major action, and now my movement action is the dragon is basically right there.
Well, it's
Right.
not. You're not yet in the field of view, right? There's a bit of wall next to you, and then there's a huge section that is much larger than the entrance that you remember being there, and you can hear that outside is the dragon. The wyvern, I should say. This is not a dragon. This is not a dragon. It's a Draco form.
Yeah, so I have a pumpkin grenade, but I've used it in my major action, so I can't use that. Shoot. I guess I creep towards the edge just to get a look at what's going on.
Yeah, the thing is fighting with what you know to be the outline of Donovan.
All right, then let's see here. I suppose I keep at the edge in case
Yeah, in case.
in case he needs help. Then
Yeah. This is the creature's final turn this turn. It from its autistic screeching, it ducks down its body and it raises its tail, and it shoots at you a glob of acid, and I think you evade that one quite easily. Am I correct in my assumption?
are you saying that to Vlad?
Yeah. Vlad.
I mean, he is invisible, so
That
he
does not
has.
strike me, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it is also your turn now.
I apologize if I didn't respond. I'm literally listening to Emperor of the Sun.
Holy shit, I have been looking for this song for years!
Really?
Yes!
Empire of the Sun.
Yes! Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is now your
Jesus
turn.
fucking Christ. I'm just gonna.
Okay, so I shall summon the... I'm not gonna say its name, it's just gonna be a blade made out of blood. This is legit, this is normal. It has the advantage too because of the properties of melee weapons plus the symbol that I have. The seal of the Aslan magic. And I'm gonna slash at the creature. And I'm gonna spend my last legend point. Fuck it. Oh.
No.
Yeah, it basically just smashes off the plating.
It has
that it
minus 4 guard though.
yeah, that doesn't make a difference.
Oh.
This
Dude.
thing has a lot of guard.
A 30-something didn't pass its guard.
30-something?
-4 is not enough.
Pardon?
30-something wasn't enough? Okay.
It glanced off it, didn't it?
No, it didn't. It did do some damage. So
Very well. And then I'm gonna circle around it with my movement.
okay. Julius.
Probably start recording this.
I mean,
You missed the
it's
best
not a
parts,
terrible
though.
idea.
I mean, can we just retroactively say that Dave has been recording this from the start?
You actually help me, please.
Can we retroactively say that Dave has been recording this from the start?
Yeah, but now we have Julius recording it, and he could have been recording this from the start.
Okay, can we just retroactively say that someone has been recording this from the outside from the start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
Brig, I do remember to take the appropriate amount of damage.
Yes.
Do nothing. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Fast.
Ivan, are you gonna work for your money or?
Fuck
Of
working.
course not. I mean, I'm keeping an eye out. That's working.
Please help!
Don't worry, the cranes are coming!
Fuckers, I fucking swear!
The cranes are
It
on
is
their
a-
way!
What did we have a weapon expert for?
It is the wyvern's turn,
Really die, aren't I?
and it flips around and it tries to slash at you.
Okay, it grazes me. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
The cranes are coming!
Yeah, woodring guards are out. It's the crane's turn.
The cranes! Okay,
So I'm
okay,
gonna have
Vladimir.
you make this time. I'm gonna have you make an agility roll.
Yes, it's a magnetic crane that is going to start pulling the dragon away from the ship for Vladimir to escape.
I love how he fucking just. He's literally like,
So, for sure.
fuck that shit. man.
Listen, I'm an expert. I know what I'm doing. Not
Plus,
shooting at a dragon is a good idea.
3d6 agility? For just 1d20 plus 3d6?
It's actually just 1d20 and 1d4 because it's not a very agile thing.
Okay. Let's go. 18.
Yeah, actually you don't surpass its guard.
Wouldn't it be against toughness since it's trying to resist it, with flying away?
No, you have to control the whole crane in a way that the electromagnet can clamp onto the metallic section of the thing, and if you don't hit the thing, the electromagnet doesn't do shit.
So you're saying that I've got the electromagnetic right, but what I'm trying to do is the crane is slightly far away,
But
so I'm
he's
trying to pull it
apply
away.
a bane rather than damage, I think.
Yeah, I'm not trying to damage it. I'm trying to
Yeah, but
apply
you
force to move.
but you still, if you want to, you need to hit the thing. Like, here's how it works. Like, right, you take the crane, you lower the electromagnet on a cargo container, you turn on the electromagnet, and then you can lift it without the need for a clamp. The same thing would have to apply for the wyvern, only that it is significantly more difficult to put a huge fucking crane that was never designed to capture wild creatures with cybernetic implants. You have to hit the electromagnet on the back of the creature. And that is why you
Yeah,
have
what
to
I'm
roll...
asking is why is it targeting guard instead of toughness?
Because guard is when you can evade something that is part of guard. It is not trying to resist the electromagnet, it is resisting the process of you being able to apply the force of the electromagnet. Because if you could apply the force of the electromagnet, it would automatically succeed.
Okay, then.
Because of physics.
Roger that. Well, I
How do
tried.
magnets work?
I tried. Nobody
Dollma-
can say didn't try.
Oh, no, yeah, but yeah, basically that. Dollmaker,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Run.
Okay, so is what's his face still alive? Vlad?
Oh, he is alive and well.
Okay. Is a dragon focused on anything else right now? Is there like
Yes, Vladimir.
so?
Let's help.
Let's see here. Okay, Vlad. I'm gonna do a major action for you.
Oh god, no.
It's going to be. Let's see
Hand-holding.
here. No, that's gay.
Bolsters or hand holding.
That's gay. I'm pretty sure that's illegal where he lives.
I get bolster 5, right, DM? It doesn't exist, but I get it.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna invoke bolster to him.
There's been a little bit of a bromance between our characters at the beginning of the campaign.
And I'm gonna boast. Yeah, there's this weird idea that you want to turn me into your little blood mage lover. No, thank you. So,
Amen. Amen.
boom, baby, agility.
It's
Nice.
not gay. Say no homo. No, entropy. Entropy, not agility. Entropy.
Why? Agility is for your guard.
No, that's not how that works.
That
Trust
is
me.
not how that works.
All right, then entropy. You're trying to help out a guy.
You are
did
helping
help
out.
me out. You helped me out a lot with this, actually.
All right, so I guess
I'm
I
gonna
boosted
give
your
myself the
entropy.
little potion icon.
So you could actually slip out over the gangway now.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. But I just bolstered him along the way because.
Yeah.
So it's literally Donovan versus a dragon versus the crane. This is the just vampire versus dragon versus cyber dragon versus crane.
So, like, am I Aeolus and he's Heracles and this is the Hydra?
Defense action.
What?
Can the crane perform a defense action?
Yes, it can.
No, because it is too slow to do that kind of thing.
No, wait, I would be able to. Hold on. Wouldn't I be able to overload the magnetic like thing to sort of scramble its targeting systems?
This not. Listen, this is a manual process. This isn't a weapon of mass destruction. It's a fucking cargo crane.
Yes, it's a magnetic.
can't
It's a
overload the
magnetic cargo
electromagnet.
crane against a highly cybernetic fucking thing. You
I have
don't
an
exactly
idea,
need
guys.
to be next to it to fuck over its fucking targeting systems with a super magnet that can lift tons of containers.
I have an idea, guys. Let's find a generator, set it to explode, and flee.
Grace, could you do me
We have a generator. It's inside the
Great.
dragon.
Grace, could you do me a solid and perform a defense action?
On you?
Yeah, for
Can I do that?
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
You
You know
can,
what?
All right, you want? Okay, I'm gonna summon some voodoo fucking hand holding on you. I'm gonna have Papa Smith just walk right up to you. He's gonna hold your hand and he's gonna stroke it, saying, "Everything's going to be okay, man."
And okay, it was.
And okay, it was, yes.
Basically, right? This sort of
The
weird,
bromance is real.
this sort of weird
you, Papa.
lower appears next to you, Vladimir, and the slice, you can see it coming, but it just seems to pass through you as though you were a ghost for the small instant of a second. And it
Thank you so much, Papa.
You are welcome, man. And then he disappears.
Gonna slash at the Nightmare Dragon. Kinda have to.
This is the best. This is the best timeline.
Actually, yeah, he takes a, you know, you do actually cut a good gash.
Does he actually take enough to take a bane?
No, he does not take a bane, but you do quite a bit of damage.
To know how
Remember,
much,
he has -4 guard.
I actually need to know how much exactly so I know how much I heal.
Oh yes, -4 guard. Well, then you do get to apply a bane. He normally has 24 guard.
That is 13,
Gotcha.
which means I heal 7. Very well. And as per Bane, I'm gonna apply. I think a rank of fatigue makes the most sense. It doesn't matter right now, but it will matter later. So we shall take a single rank of fatigue for now,
Okay.
as some of its blood and vital fluids is getting absorbed by the
Oh
thing.
shit. Yes.
Please help!
In this diminished state, it still tries to sonic boom you, but it just doesn't work. There's something wrong with the voice box. Julius.
I'm telling you, man. The magnet is helping.
I ask Ivan, do you think we should do something or just sit here and relax?
Please help.
I think you'll be great.
Okay, in the
I'll be
battle,
fine without
okay,
us.
in the battle of PC versus boss, the PC loses. Please help. You mother.
This is the best timeline!
I know what Kogolex feels like now in my campaign last time around. Literally what the party did to him. They fucking abandoned him.
Donovan, this is what you get for allowing 13 stalkers.
No. Let us continue. Let's continue. Please help.
So
This
Julius.
Gus.
Now, just remember, Dave is trying to help.
That is true.
When this all ends, remember, Dave was on your side from the start.
Literally, this is literally gonna be a moment of Donovan will remember this. Fucking piece of shit.
I mean,
Vladimir
to be
will
fair,
remember
right?
this.
If you kill this dragon basically on your own, you're gonna get into Valhalla. So it's
with
a
some
trade-off.
minor help, with
It
some
was
minor
at that
help from
moment
his bro.
By the odds, the Dragon Slayer totem approached me.
Yes. Despite
yeah, but no, seriously, Julius, what do you want to do?
I mean, he's quite far away, so there really isn't anything we can do.
It's not like you have guns.
Well, you don't shoot a dragon.
That's a sound policy.
he does have a good point.
It's
I
just
mean,
a drake. It's just a magical animal. It's not an actual dragon.
Yeah, it's close enough.
I fucking hate all of you.
Listen, I can't tell from this distance, so
He'll probably be fine. I can patch him up if he gets out alive.
might be low fear for all I know. Listen, I'm not a zoologist, okay? I just have guns.
maybe loaf your gun into the bodyboarding scene.
I would not agree. Doesn't do his job.
This is all about protecting myself, okay?
This is all about getting paid for the least amount of effort.
So, Ivan, I presume you will
Ivan,
be
please.
similarly involved in the
Do
situation.
nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing.
Oh god, this is so good.
This.
No, still doing nothing.
Yes! This is truly the best timeline.
I'm gonna get crit and I'm gonna fucking die. I can feel it.
Yes! Oh, this is so good.
No, this is the opposite of good.
You mean it's bad?
Yeah, but it's bad as in bad good.
I mean, hasn't crit you yet.
I mean, the chances of it critting is lower now.
32.
I mean, it crit earlier right there with that 32, didn't it?
Literally is a matter of time.
that is true. It is a matter of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it crit
he
there with
is-
32.
The next slash
fuck.
also fails you, doesn't hit you, and yeah, it's the crane's turn again.
Oh boy, the crane. So you said the crane is agility based, right?
Yeah.
Wait, can he apply incapacitate with the crane?
Wait, if it's agility based, why is it so slow?
The thing is,
The agility bit is to hit the target. It's still slow. It's not a ninja agility.
yeah. I want to point out, or rather, I want to ask. Fatigue is applicable with agility, right?
No, that's
Uh,
entropy only.
I
Is
mean, it's entropy only, yeah.
Oh, that's what we should do. We should wombo combo with fatigue, Vlad.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things we should be doing.
Is the dragon currently, or the drake currently flying?
No, it is on the ship.
Literally
Stationary.
doing its best to kill me.
God damn it! Hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think of the best way to crowd control this motherfucker.
I mean, you can attempt the thing that you just did again. That is possible.
Yeah, but that's like
Try
forced
to,
move.
okay, attempt to incapacitate it by the magnet holding it essentially.
You could also, I mean, the magnet is still quite heavy. You could use might and smack it on the head.
Should I? Then I
Wait,
guess I can
shouldn't
try
he
to
be-
incapacitate
okay,
it again.
Okay, this is actually important, Creek. Shouldn't he be using the might or the agility of the crane, right?
Yeah.
How much might does the crane have?
It's the same as the other. So it's
1d20 plus 3d6.
Yes.
Okay, try to actually drop the crane on it.
That's actually what I was thinking, but would that be incapacitating it? Would that be a damaging attack? What would that be?
Damaging.
Knockdown.
Yeah, it's damaging if above 10 damage knockdown.
Okay, then I basically drop. Yeah, I do that. I drop
Yeah.
the fucking crane on it.
Yeah, and it will probably need to do a might check to actually remove the weight off of it itself.
Yep.
Yep. So slash
But
R.
it has pretty high might, so.
It still takes its action though.
Yep. Hope for the best. 18. Not that much.
Yeah, it basically the thing it comes down, and it almost smashes the thing, but it flips around rapidly because it saw the crane coming, and the crane's weight, the actual electromagnet is now lying on the deck of the ship.
Lift the ship!
I don't think it's that strong.
I mean, I will try to raise the thing and hit it again, but hey.
Grace, remember, you don't actually have an action.
Yeah, it has just cut the wire to the electromagnet.
That's one less attack aimed at Donovan.
That is true. A doll maker. No, actually you don't have, because you used your last turn for a defense action, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
We should probably use the flag symbol to actually mark characters that use the defense action.
That is a very good idea, but, you know, not anymore. Vladimir.
I'm gonna continue to attempt and attack this creature.
Why are you not just running away?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, no, never mind. Never mind.
He really wants to attract the attention of the Dragon Slayer totem, is the thing.
Never
It
mind.
does have -4 guard.
Yeah, but it still doesn't hit.
Actually, no, it's exactly 18 then.
No, it has a guard of 20.
Yeah, but 20 -4 is...
No, it normally has a guard of 24, and 24 minus 4 is 20.
I apologize.
Like, there's a reason we don't play Shadowrun proper, which is that I don't have a maths degree, but I think that basic calculus would be sufficient. At least to my knowledge. Yeah. The crowd. The audience.
Can you please actually help? Can you at least apply a bane? Anything.
Can any one of you fatigue this fucking thing?
Screw
Nah.
fatiguing. Just hurt it. Somehow. Blind it. Yes, blind it. If you can.
I'm gonna see if I can throw something at Donovan.
What?
Why?
What?
I'm gonna send him a message in the comments. Just stop attracting the dragon's attention.
Can you please blind the creature,
It's
perhaps?
this victim shaming shit, man.
Can you please blind the creature, perhaps? I'm literally gonna die. Why are you doing this?
All right. I'll blind him.
Okay, what do you do to blind him?
Lasers.
Okay, that is a
Laser
legitimate thing to
beam.
do.
It's creation versus.
So you
God.
get out a fucking laser pointer,
It's aiming the laser pointer at the thing's face.
and you don't even hit. That's the thing.
I'm just imagining this. He's just sitting there. Takes out the laser pointer out of his
He's
pocket.
got his phone in one hand and the laser pointer in the other.
Yeah, it's like I'm helping. Chillax. Chillax, my dude.
See, Donovan, I did help now.
Fine.
You can't blame me now.
Okay. You know what? I can't be mad.
Minimum effort for maximum pay.
Yes.
Remember to achieve.
I can't even be mad.
Ivan,
Ivan, please.
you want to take out your own laser pointer?
Throw a rock at it or something. I don't know.
Well, I have flash rounds. I could try throwing one of those.
Yeah, that would work. That would work.
I mean, you could also theoretically shoot the big gun that you have.
Yeah, theoretically. It's just,
Nah,
like,
we've already
I want-
established
I
that
just wanna
guns have
point
no
out-
effect.
Hypothetically, this has not been scientifically proven, but there is a good, like Darwin said, and Stephen Hawking died for this.
Hmm.
I thought he died for ALS.
Oh, fair enough. I'll try the
He
sniper.
died because
See
he
what
confused the
happens.
sleep button for shutdown.
No, then it's gonna start attacking us, so we can't relax anymore.
ALS is actually an acronym for Ivan shooting guns.
No,
I thought it was a Lou
no,
Gehrig's disease.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Actually, yeah, it is. Yeah, actually, you do hit it in the flank. Sort of. Well, you don't really do much, but you do hit it, technically speaking. So you've done your share. You can get paid now.
Aye.
He literally pulls out a Nerf gun. It's like,
just imagining them just fucking chilling there.
Dave is between them. They put their drinks on him while he's trying to hack the cranes.
I'm
Meanwhile,
not with them.
praying to RNGesus not to get crit by 2 exploding D10s.
Yeah, Cyber Wyvern.
Please no. That would be a hit, yes.
It
Anyone-
attacks you.
Anyone can do a defense action?
This is fine. No defense action against this, because this doesn't kill me.
Okay. Remember, you have +5 guard, so
Yeah. When it does above 10 damage, that's the point when it gets really dicey.
Dicey.
Okay,
Crane boy.
so... Okay, obviously the crane tactic is not direct enough.
Yeah, also both of the cranes that can service this particular shipping bay have now been used.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, it's time for the good old decking equipment to come back out. Let's think here. How can I fuck this dragon over with decking?
I mean,
I'm gonna
it has
hack in-
cybernetics.
I'm gonna hack into its fucking 2 glowing eyes. Now I'm just gonna shut them off. I'm gonna blind it with influence. Focus action, +1, 26.
That is versus toughness, isn't it?
Yeah,
You can't actually blind using influence.
can't you?
No, it's not
Wouldn't
listed.
you be able to turn off? Oh, fuck. Aw. Okay, Dude, I was certain that you could.
You can use. Let's see. You can technically use disarm to disable its claw.
No, you could use disarm to disable its sonic boom or arse cannon, though.
Oh, you can incapacitate it.
Oh, I
Wait,
mean,
did you just seriously say ass cannon?
Well, that's the
I
best
inca-
word to describe it, isn't it?
I incapacitated.
Okay. That is, yeah. The cybernetic half of this creature is now incapacitated. The creature proper, like, it's just turned off. It's in standby mode. The rest of the creature is still alive, but it seems to have a lot of difficulty moving without its cybernetic equipment helping out in that regard. Dollmaker.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Alright, so, are we? Now, is this thing like? If I let it run free into the wild, is it not gonna fuck anything up?
Incapacitate is biological half.
Listen, I don't want to burst your bubble here, mate, but you're in the middle of Paris. I don't know which
I don't care about
wilds. I don't know
French
which
people, though.
wilds you want this creature to run off into.
I don't care about the French people. I'm saying if it goes out into the wild, is it gonna be like okay?
I don't care about French people.
They don't care about themselves. I don't know why I should care.
What are you,
We're
German?
literally in the situation of, so how much percent
Well, I mean, I'm German,
That's
Polish,
right.
Scottish,
there-
Irish, and Mongolian. So like,
Are there like
fuck those guys.
20%? Are they 2/3 of a man? 1/3? A quarter?
Yeah, no, this creature probably wouldn't do so well on its own.
Okay, I guess we have to put it out of its misery then. I didn't fatigue it at all.
It actually gets another level of disadvantage for its new claw slash because it's no longer cool augmented, and its movement is noticeably slower. Vladimir.
Hallelujah. I'm literally gonna continue doing the things that I've been doing every single round.
Dave, the helpful guy.
should
Oh,
get a-
wrecked.
Icon. No.
That should be an insta kill.
That is
You know,
that is an additional rank of fatigue. And
A
what is the
lot
other
of
one?
healed health.
A lot of healed health, yes.
Pretty sure you can
So-
go back to max.
If this Shadowrun thing doesn't work well, you can at least always work on the docks. Dave.
So
Yeah,
there's-
I guess I could.
Yeah.
Pretty good
Always
idea,
remember
actually.
the -4 to guard. Always.
Yeah, that seems to have done. You seem to have sliced open some pipes where steam is now. There's like fluid, some fluid coming out. It's definitely not blood. This is a cybernetic component, but it is some pneumatic element that helps the thing.
It's not oil.
It's probably just water, honestly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it still has a good health pool left. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah. It's the you have the blood. Okay. Julius, what are you and your laser pointing doing?
I'm gonna do some more laser pointing.
Okay.
Screw it. Blinded
What
on
do you
top of
do? You think it's a cat or something?
Drake, cat, who cares? What's the difference? Ooh.
Yeah, that is against guard. No, well, actually, yeah, it does. It is now blinded. Congratulations. I need to.
I now have officially helped.
We are applying all the debuffs, everyone.
Technically speaking, I helped.
We can do so much more when we work together.
No. We need the He-Man.
Why don't we all stand forth as we walk forever? I don't know.
The cybernetic equipment seems to have reset itself. It seems to have rebooted and is now once again functioning. Ivan.
I'm going to shoot it again, this time with a crippling shot.
Nice. It takes persistent damage. You didn't you actually shot without advantage, but you still hit, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice that blind does -3 to their guard.
It's really nice that blind also makes them incapable of using optical-based attacks.
No, they can. It's just disadvantage 5.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right. So plus the disadvantage 1 on their claws, that's disadvantage 6. Oh god, what is this now?
Well, excellent. It is the Cyber Wyverns thing. It's got
That is not battle music.
It still manages to slash quite well.
For 3 damage.
Don't know. For a thing that's blind, it's still not terrible.
That is
hitting you.
true. A 20 with disadvantage 5 is pretty solid.
Yeah.
This would have in fact been like what, 28 or
And also,
27?
its eyes seem to reboot.
Keep
After
blinding it.
after
Keep
this attack.
blinding it.
Dave.
Can I turn off its systems again? Can I incapacitate it again?
No.
Oh right, yeah, no, because it resisted.
Yeah, it resisted. However, you are able to.
What am I able to do?
Let me see.
Any fool.
Well, you can basically any banes that you can apply, you can pretty much apply.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of a good bane to apply here.
Demoralize is okay.
I mean, it would get one extra disadvantage.
You can dominate it. You can dominate it and give it a single command.
Die.
Not die, but like halt. You can essentially consume its next action.
Well,
Let's
you can tell it to.
Hold on here. Hold on 1 second.
Or state something like disable.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
What are you doing?
Nothing. So, I'm thinking of demoralized, honestly. Just stack the disadvantage so there's less chance of it succeeding.
What would you do to disadvantage the cybernetic components of this creature? To demoralize the cybernetic components of this creature?
I'm basically going to start scrambling its code with as quickly as I can. I'm going to start scrambling it and make it focus purely on trying to resist me due to the damage I'm doing.
Okay.
Like, not damage as much. I'm just going to try to demoralize it by making my damage seem like more of a threat.
Okay.
Which isn't really damage, it just looks like damage.
Okay.
So, let's go. 38.
Yeah, that
Feels like
works. That actually works.
So it's demoralized as well. Demoralized.
Demoralized. It gets to resist one thing. It actually has resisted one thing. And,
what does it resist?
It's there's some nanobots are actually fixing its wounds, and it no longer is taking persistent damage. It is now, however, trying to attack Donovan once again.
Wait, hold on. You already used up its action for resistance.
This is still a boss.
Yeah, but boss actions have to use up their. You have to use up the boss action for the resist action.
It hasn't moved.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. A boss action
doesn't have a
counts as-
move. It only has the major.
Yeah, it's only one major. You can either resist or attack.
Yeah, but it gets 2 extra actions because it has a boss edge of 2, not 1.
But it doesn't perform them one after the other.
Yeah,
It can.
it will. No, it
literally
can't.
It's literally in the rules.
Okay, then it's gonna do this after Dollmaker's turn.
Technically speaking, there's a very specific way that it works. It basically needs to be more than once on the initiative. Is technically how it's supposed to be.
Well, that's what it is. Though.
No, but you actually put it multiple times on the turn order, technically.
Anyway, I think the way that it would work is that its turn would be after Donovan, and its first turn would be after me, its second turn would be after Donovan. So it would be every 2 of our turns.
No,
It would be one of its
after,
turns.
After Grace, after Constantine. It has a turn. It has its own turn, followed after. Then it has another turn immediately after you, and then an additional
You
turn.
do realize that there is
immediately
another
after Grace.
item in the turn order before that, right?
Hmm?
The Woody
It
Guts.
refers. It
Yeah.
ignores the guards. They are a non-element
How are they a non-element? Who defines
Because
this?
they're dead.
because they're dead.
Are they dead?
Even if they're dead, if they're not participating in the combat, that's how it is. And if I'm not mistaken, it is only relevant to players. When the
Right, well, I'm going to fatigue him. I'll be right back.
And you managed to fatigue him. I'm gonna give it another level.
Ooh. Oh my.
This is easier than I thought. This
That-
fucking I had
Actually-
problems when
Actually, isn't.
when
We're
this
just
just hitting numbers and adding numbers to it. That's easier than I thought. I guess an
But yeah.
additional level of disadvantage.
It's like buzz me when it's my turn or if it's attacking me or whatever.
Remember that it also has demoralized?
Yeah, I am stacking the disadvantages. Donovan.
Hmm?
It's your turn.
Very well. As always, I shall try attempt to slash at it.
It has. 1 second. Let me
Still blinded.
do the. No, it's not blinded.
Oh right, yeah, no, it's not blinded. Never mind.
Rank 3 fatigue does not reduce your guard.
But wasn't there a reason for it to have a reduced guard earlier? But was that removed?
Because it was blinded and other
No,
stuff.
no, no,
as
no.
well.
The thing that got it -4 guard in the beginning.
That's
That's
because,
because
I'm invisible.
Donovan is invisible.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah. So you do 3 damage. I was thinking it was from the beginning. Yeah. Now, but now.
It is the dragon's turn, yes.
And now you should hope that it doesn't crit. This is disadvantage 1, disadvantage 2. Yeah. Yeah, it actually doesn't hit you.
Let's
Okay.
do some more lasers.
Actually, it resisted earlier, so you can't.
Yeah, so it's immune.
No, you can't. Blind does not have that condition. Only specific Banes have that condition.
Really? Okay.
I am not aware of this. Let me look at that.
No, only the very powerful Banes like Death, Incapacitate, Fear have this. Minor Banes like Blind do not. You can invoke them over and over and over again on the same target from the same
Give me
source.
1 second. Yeah, this appears to be correct. Well, then you can blind him again.
And he is blinded.
Yeah, it is now once again blinded, so it would have a -7 on attack rolls.
Feels good, man.
Crowd controlling a boss is kind of key to actually surviving the boss.
Hey,
Yeah.
Donovan, remember that time where I incapacitated the boss 5 times in a row?
Gunman.
Remember when you died?
Or rather, gun troll.
Remember the fact that I did that after I died?
I'm gonna just mute you and ignore everything you say. There we go.
Or
I'm
should I
going to
say-
shoot him again.
Fine then, Donovan. Fine.
How? You have
This
advantage
blind,
too. You have advantage too, and you still only roll a 16.
he rolled a 4 on the d20. The d20 is kind of heavy.
I cry every day. Every day I
I cry every team.
Cyberman. Cyber Wyvern. It's really late for me. I am no
okay.
longer on the up and up.
It is okay.
How much disadvantage do you have? I think you have like 7.
It does have 7.
Does it take the persistent damage on its turn or on
Its turn, the start of its turn.
Okay. Then that will be the lowest level of thingamajig of persistent damage, which is roll me an exploding 1d4, Ivan.
Frosty, you okay there, my dude?
Huh? I'm perfectly fine. I'm
Ivan,
just-
are you rolling an exploding 1d4?
should I roll it for him?
Yes, please do.
/R 1d4 exclamation mark exclamation mark. It's a 7.
Nice.
I rolled a 7 with a 1d4. That's OP.
It's magic.
Yes.
Blizzard, please nerf. Well, yeah. Well, now it takes a slash at Donovan at -7. I mean,
The poor dragon is just whirling around. It's bleeding
Please.
from everywhere.
Please Please stop.
clawing at the air.
You should have stayed charmed. You just should have stayed charmed. You could have
Yes.
avoided so many problems.
You could have avoided all of this. You could have been happy, but no.
Diva.
Fucking. I'm gonna. I'm going to try and dominate it and say sit to make it waste its next action by just sitting down motionless.
That's not actually a type of command that the system would accept. Like, sit is not really... It's not dog. Like, you could say this is the biological system, but this is...
You can actually do just straight up an attack by essentially like, doing something like causing its joints to overheat.
Yeah, or
Okay,
I mean,
fine.
you could say...
I'll do an attack by scrambling its code. Just consider this an attack by me scrambling its code. It's the same stats anyway. So I need to start using the fucking shortcut actions instead of just clicking my influence.
Okay.
And it's influence against...
The system is malfunctioning.
It's against toughness, right?
Yeah.
No, it's against resolve.
Resolve? Okay, resolve.
Influence is always against
Yeah,
resolve.
of course, yeah, it's influence.
Okay. Okay, did I do more than 10 damage?
No, you did not. But it is the thing, like, now the mechanical parts of the beast are just basically flapping and fucking around, like, it's not... This thing is not in good condition.
Poor thing.
It is also now, it can do a thing now. And as the thing that it does, it decides to... which one do we... Yeah, the eyes, once again reset. They seem to be on a separate circuit. And it is thus Dollmaker's turn.
Roll it again. You roll once for each bane that you are affected by.
But what if I don't want to? Have you ever thought that maybe I might not consent to this? You see what happens when you do something like this?
But DM,
This is rape.
but the rules state that when you resist a bane,
Hashtag me too, motherfucker.
you need to resist all the banes, DM. It's in the rules. It's in the rules, DM.
I have AIDS
to
now
resist.
because of you. I have AIDS now.
You need to resist.
You need to roll it an additional time.
Why are you not
AIDS
resisting?
now. That is the AIDS number.
Okay, and against that one, you resisted. I think that is a demoralize, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it is demoralized. Which makes sense. I mean, I did attack it, so it's got bigger problems to
Krieg,
well,
I am
no, that's-
helping your creature. Why are you upset?
Wait. Krieg. You accidentally removed.
Yeah,
There
I
we go.
accidentally removed the wrong thing because they look the same. This is not my creature, motherfucker. I don't play against you people.
But DM, the objective of the DM is to hurt us.
No, it's not. We have very
Please
different
hurt us,
philosophies
Daddy.
in that
We've
regard.
been very naughty Shadowrunners.
Dollmaker.
Yes, we do.
I think Craig's brain is kind of shutting down, so can we just say, yeah, session paused?
We are literally
Honestly, this
We're
session
one
is
attack away.
about 5 minutes from ending.
Yeah, basically.
Just attack
Grice, what's the situation?
Hit it.
I think
Good
he's no
evening.
longer here.
I think he died.
Yeah, I'm gonna give his turn to you, Vladimir.
Didn't he would go to take a piss?
It's a very long piss.
You don't know.
We just need this thing to just die already. Please die already.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Just shove the sword into its head until this thing stops moving.
Okay, it's not a very dramatic way of ending it, but yeah.
Well, they'll state that the blade will basically be pulsating as it basically absorbs the liquids inside.
Like a throbbing cock.
Yes!
So basically,
Holy shit! Yes!
with the help of 2 cranes, a laser pointer, a voodoo man, and the occasional shot from a rifle,
And
You
a bit
alone-
of hacking.
you alone, vampire, killed a boss that I had not intended for you people to even be actually fighting. So congratulations. I will now go and end myself.
How much XP DM? How much XP DM?
What the
Wow,
usual amount? What the fuck? You think this is a
One.
charity?
Exactly.
1v1.
I don't care.
We're gonna go, and we're gonna go back to our client.
Actually,
Can
Vladimir, you received 2 extra legend points for this shit.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
And yeah,
Welcome
you
back, we
missed
killed it.
everything. There was fucking Elon Musk was here. He made a character. He was an elven alien from Mars.
Driving a
And
red
he
car.
yeah, exactly. He came down with the car. He repaired the electromagnet and then slung it with his cock on the creature. It smashed its skull, and then he revived Stephen Hawking, and then he flew off again. And that's what you fucking missed.
All right, so it's over then.
Can we take this creature's head with us?
And it's not that big. It's it's still too big. Like its head is about as large as your torso and head.
I'll get my scalpel and chainsaw out.
Remember,
The creature's
guys.
dead then?
Remember,
Um,
guys.
Okay, do we need to if we don't have to GTFO immediately?
Well, you should GTFO immediately is the thing, because
Okay.
you can hear sirens in the distance.
Guys, we loot the guards. Help me out.
I help him out.
Loot and finish off the guards.
I help him out.
Feed the blade using
Surprised
the
you're not
dead
collecting
guards.
dragon's blood or Draco blood or whatever.
Just gonna feed the blade.
I mean, yeah, the guards are mostly dead. It's very easy to finish them off. You just killed 12 people in cold
We
blood.
didn't kill shit. The dragon.
Hey, we didn't kill shit. It was their choice to shoot the dragon. We did not help them with that.
Now we steal any Nuyen that are on them and we get the fuck out.
They don't really carry much in the way of Nuyen. It's like a total of maybe 100.
Dave is gonna go and
20
take...
Nuyen each, everyone.
We're fucking rich.
Yeah. Fucking Dave is gonna walk over to the Drake thing and take one of the teeth.
Do you have a chainsaw?
Um.
Can I rot the gums around it so that it falls out?
You can do that, actually.
All right, then I'll do that for him.
Thank
Okay,
you.
then yeah, you now have a teeth of one of these things.
Thank you. I keep the cyber Drake.
And by the way, there are still sirens.
Okay, let's get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Let's get
whatever.
All right, Constantine takes.
We're
two
going
from-
back to the client and we're explaining to them. So things did not
Actually,
go
We
you
pick,
know
we
what?
pick up the chairs and take them with us.
Actually, even or uneven? Even or uneven? Okay.
even. Oh god, physical dice. The
Oh
pain.
no.
Woo!
Pain
Yeah,
of
you
physical
just
dice.
barely managed to slip out before the police catch you.
Yes.
RNG, please help.
This is the most keck mission I have ever been through.
We're gonna go back to the client and we're gonna ask, so,
So,
the fuck?
okay, so
Yes, did you correctly? I'm just gonna change this battlefield around a little bit. You return back to Nemo's office. He looks quite pleased with himself, but I think you think that to an extent that's just the default expression on his face. He just always looks quite pleased with himself. Where the fuck is his picture? There it
looks
is.
like
Um,
Steampunk Lewis from the Yogscast.
Yeah, and he said, yes, have you installed the correct transponder in the unit?
Yes, we have.
But what do you think was actually in the unit?
I don't know. This is probably the core with the generator capacitor unit.
Dave
Oh.
Dave straight up walks over to the guy.
Show
and
him the stream. Show him the stream.
I show him the stream. Dave his one eye projects the fucking dragon flying up, all the highlights.
He looks at it dumbfounded, and eventually goes, "Huh. Well, I suppose possibly the sources of intelligence that we had were not not the best. But I mean, let us be honest, it was a very, very clandestine project. I mean, the fact that we knew about it at all, and the incompetence of the shipping company that Wu Jing hired, that was a godsend. I mean,
Now, I would like to say that despite the mission not being what we expected it to be, I did manage to bring something back. And Dave will just give the fucking cyber Drake tooth to the steampunk man and say, so although the mission was not exactly what we expected it to, here is a little something.
oh, you are of course still getting paid. I mean, this is you did your job. You acted improvised in the face of danger, and well, this will cost the movement quite a lot of money, of course, because we will. It was a big investment, this whole operation, and we will now have to bear the costs. But I mean, if you still want to get paid, really, then I mean, you have done your job. There is nothing I can do to stop you from taking the money from the cause.
I'm gonna, Dave, cue the clip where the thing is trying to kill me multiple times.
I cue the fucking 15 attacks, or whatever, how many attacks it did on Donovan, or Vladimir, and I also cue the parts where it gets hit by a crane and just shrugs it off.
And a laser pointer.
Yeah, I see you are very definitely a very professional people. Yeah, this is where, you will get the remaining 3,000 yen each. As you know, it's going to be quite the blow to the movement, of course, because it's a very financially expensive situation. We had expected to make some of the money back with this revolutionary new technology, but, you are professionals after all, and Miss Victoria has to pay her clients.
Wait, remind me, what is the total payment?
I
6,000.
highly advise you that you take care of the flawed sources of information.
Oh,
Agreed.
we will make some adjustments, of course, in our intelligence gathering network.
Remember,
should-
you can always call us if you need to remove problematic personnel.
Exactly.
We have internal affairs that can handle this. But thank you for your very kind offer. We probably wouldn't be able to afford your services now that you, have taken this money from us. I mean,
Quite
it is, of course, it belongs to you, but, I mean, it is...
It is quite unfortunate, but if you ever have the funds in the future, call us again. As you can see, any job can be done for the right price.
Yes,
And make sure to do something cool with a tooth.
It is a very high price, but it is, of course. Yeah, each of you receives a credit stick with a 3,000 unit and said...
He's very salty, but he's professional.
And Nemo says, yeah, please now, you can go to Nautilus if you want, have some drinks, but I must call conference with some of the community leaders, so
Yes.
please...
Yes, of course.
Before we go, I'm gonna send him a copy of the whole video of what happened. And I say, this is in case they question the validity of the information.
Yeah, I do
Because
not, I do
it
not
is a
think they
bit of a
will.
far stretch.
In addition, consider this. It's like this can go for quite a price in the right circles on the net.
Well, we will consider it, of course.
Yeah, remember, the tooth is pretty freaking important. I mean,
It's not that special. It's just a standard Austrian wyvern. I mean, it's not that.
hey, it's the tooth of a cyber drake.
Yeah, but there's nothing cyber about the tooth.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
just-
It's the tooth of a
just a wyvern
cyber
tooth.
drake. He can wave it around and say, "You see this? This is from these guys. Yeah, I've got the whole video. Let's sit and watch it." Great fucking conversation opener.
10 out of 10 family entertainment, yes.
10 out of 10 family entertainment.
So yeah, anyone of you want to do anything anymore?
I can't think of anything right
Kill
now.
myself because the pain is getting rather extreme.
I got paid.
Make it stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry that there wasn't much to do for Ivan and Julius in this mission, as it turned
I mean,
out.
we did get some relaxing moments.
No, there was a lot for them to do.
I mean, that's true. There was a lot for you guys to do. You just didn't do it.
I want to point out, they were bitching at first that I said that they should stay out, but after that, they saw.
I'm
They
gonna say,
saw.
technically we helped them. Technically we helped.
That's true. You earned your pay.